is it?
They're just shit.
In fact, they function very well. That's why they're so popular.
No.
I don't think it's the device issue. I think it's probably user error.
Nah.
Joe's working an iPad chat. He doesn't like it.
I hate them. I think they're awful contraptions.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday afternoon for yet another Liam and Joe show. There's loads more rules still coming out. We're going to talk about it. Joe didn't bring any models to build because he wants to spend the time talking about chaos, all things chaos.
I think it's more I just forgot models to bring.
Okay, well, I was trying to make it look like it was like an intentional play, so you could, educate the chat on the world of the chaos. I've got a couple of Bloody Wars characters to get through. I was going to read rules as well, but if Joe's got nothing to build, he can read it to you and we can just discuss it. So we can talk all things chaos today. We can also talk about anything Xenos. We can talk about anything Space Marines. At 4 o'clock this afternoon, we're expecting the Imperial factions, or the rest of the Imperial factions, to drop on Warcom. So like Sisters of Battle and Custodes and Guard and etc. etc. So you can look out for that later on today. There will be a live game this evening for you beautiful human beings. Currently, I'm thinking about taking Emperor's Children basically after this update. There's a Flawless Blades detachment that I just love.
I think they're better now.
Yeah.
They're like a lot of the glaring holes in the army have been fixed by the actual rules of the game, the core rules.
Yeah.
Make them better.
I really want to run Emperor's
We
Children.
don't own any defilers, so
I don't need defilers. I want Flawless Blades and Noise Marines.
I think you still want a defiler.
Maybe we want a defiler.
But I think you did the flamer version now.
The Flawless Blade detachment has got my eyes looking at Flawless Blades. I nearly went downstairs and bought a box of Flawless Blades.
Well, we've got 12.
Yeah,
we've got 12 in there.
I've never built the kits, Joe, because I love.
You have.
No, I haven't. Not fully.
Oh, you just half build them.
I not even half built. I put one torso together once, and then the rules came out, and I went, oh, they're not very good.
Oh. But so you have an Emperor's Children army you can play with.
Absolutely. I'm going to use that army tonight. Is what I'm planning on doing. If you get to 100 members in the next hour, chat, I'll go down and buy some Flawless Blades live on stream. Anyway, Joe has got the rules in front of him. If you haven't already, please make sure you smash all those magical YouTube buttons for us. Hit the like button, smash subscribe, hit bell notification icon if you want to be notified every single time we go live in the future. You can also support us by doing a number of different things, like becoming a member. If you are a grey name, you can become a member of the channel. All of our content goes out for free all the time. We minimise the amount of ads we put on the content. We basically just rely on your generosity to keep the channel going, to keep the studio going, to keep the lights on, to keep food in Joe's fridge, keep food in my fridge, etc., etc. So you can become a member and do that. If you're already a member, you can do what some legends have already done. You can gift memberships. We're up to 21 already. Thank you so much. If you've got anything you want to talk about with 11th edition in general, we could talk Chaos or anything 11th edition, or you can tell us what your favourite brand of underwear is, whatever. Stick it on a super chat, and we will read all of them out. Both Joe and I have got our trusty iPads in front of us. I've got chat in front of me, so we're here. We're good to go. Let's talk Chaos. Chaos Space Marines, not just Chaos Space Marines, all things Chaos on Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Got their rules updates from Games Workshop, including the new detachments, the detachment points, and then new faction packs. And Joe wants to talk about it. No?
I'm going to be honest. 10th edition basically murdered my love for Chaos Space Marines. And I've got to the point now where I don't think I really care about them as a faction. Like, I like Night Lords and stuff, but I just feel like
I feel like this is a monumental shift, though. Like, you were Black Legion Joe.
Yeah, but I think like Games Workshop basically tried to shoot. The last 2 editions, everything that makes Chaos, like all the stuff before that made Chaos Space Marines great, they've basically just removed. And they've always kind of just tried to force you down the cultist spam, tank spam.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, oh, you can take 1 unit of Chosen. You can take 1 unit of this. But it's just like, take 3 defilers now. take 3 Predators, take 3 Vindicators, just take all tanks. And it's like, where's like the Terminators? Why aren't people just running really Possessed anymore? Because Possessed are terrible now. Like they've made all the cool elite stuff of Chaos not elite and cool, and they've just run lots of tanks and just hammer your opponent to the ground, which is just not a way I like to play.
No, you're a massively melee man.
Yeah, and I feel like they just really and like the fact that Chosen, the elite of the elite, have been damage 1 for an entire edition.
I do have a problem with Chosen. Yeah. Chosen. So I actually don't think Chaos Space Marines are all that bad. I think that my opinion is that the problem you have is the things you like have been bad, and that's been the main problem. You like Chaos Terminators; they typically haven't been particularly good. Yeah. You know, Chosen, which a person who loves Abaddon will love Chosen, haven't been particularly good. So I think that's probably because Chaos Space Marine's been winning events. But you're right; it's a specific play style, right?
Flawless Blades up until about 3 months ago, they were widely regarded as terrible, right? And they're toughness 5. 3 wounds, 5 up invuln, 3 up save, 3 attacks that hit on 2s, strength 6, AP 3, damage 2, wound everything in the game on a 3+. Everyone's like, they're terrible. Whereas Possessed have the same stat line, but they're 4 attacks, AP 1, damage 2.
Damage 2, yeah.
Yeah, and they get dev once maybe. And it's like, why haven't people looked at Possessed or Chosen in the same kind of light
as Flawless Blades?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because the Flawless Blades issue is more obvious in the Emperor's Children?
Yeah, it's more less units. Xavier says Liam VSL does a lot of lifting for distinguishing CSM's flaws, and the problem is though, I don't think you can use Liam VSL as an argument for an army being good.
Why?
Because he can take any army.
Be good
with it. Talking to when I was at Worlds, I was talking to the French captain, and he was like, Liam plays 3 or 4 games of Warhammer on Tabletop Simulator at the same time with 4 different opponents.
Like one of those weird chess masters.
Yeah, so he could take anything and be good with it. So I don't think you can really use him as an argument.
Although that would indicate that it's always the player, not the army. If he can take any army and be good with it.
But I think we can't all be at that level.
No, we can't. Of course we can't.
And I just think the problem is that all the flavour from Chaos Space Marines is just gone. Right? If you look at Templars, right?
Yeah.
They have a lineup of great characters.
They do.
Right? They have a very established combat style, right? And they're like, this is what this army does, and you do it that way, and you get to use all the stuff that's always been cool and great in them. Whereas if you look at Chaos Space Marines, they go, take the generic vehicles, take generic cultists, and then just go that way. And I think it's just kind of evaporated for me. I just have no interest in it at all.
No, I get it, right?
But they have, when I look at the rules, I'm like, oh, that's a cool rule, that's a cool rule, that's a cool rule. But when you look at events and stuff, no one's using the cool stuff. They're just going, many defilers, big wow. And that's it.
For now, until the thing that you said they wouldn't do has been announced.
What's that?
There was an article they did yesterday with Rich Siegler.
Oh, so basically, Thanes were giving me jip for this yesterday, but the argument is different, right? Because they announced that if you take multiples of the same thing, then it gets more expensive.
It might get more expensive. It depends on the unit.
So it depends on the unit entirely.
So some things won't get more expensive at all. Some things might get more expensive on the 3rd selection. Yeah. Some things might get more expensive on the 2nd and 3rd selection.
Yeah. Whereas chat were like, oh, the moment you take 2, it gets more expensive.
No, that's not what's going on.
And then they were like, oh, but I would say, the thing I was pointing out was that they were saying it about weapons before. Some weapon options change, right, in terms of points. So me going, oh, they're not going to do a blanket one. it's a different argument. It's just people enjoy talking to me like a piece of shit in the face. So
I think,
and that's why I don't interact with them anymore.
I don't think it's about talking to you like a piece of shit. I think it's just trying to wind you up.
And they have. So
it worked.
You got what you wanted, and that's why I don't interact with Thane so much.
Well, I love the Thane.
Right. So every army has got 3 new detachments.
So let's see if this chat can reignite Joe's love for Chaos Space Marines.
And obviously they come with different dispositions. And they've now, after our stream the other day, they put the Force disposition in.
They even went back and put it in for the Space Marine article, which is quite good.
Because they were watching.
They obviously are watching.
Because I was like, you don't have the dispositions, what are you supposed to do? And then after the stream, they did it.
I have found out categorically that they watched, Joe. I have evidence.
So, there's not a many Purge the Foes in Chaos Space Marines, which is interesting. There's one Purge, so there's Murder Talon, which is the new one, which is Purge the Foe. Creation to Bar, which is Purge the Foe. And Soulforge Warpack, which is Purge the Foe.
They've changed creations. They've changed creations. Or is it?
Oh no, you're saying which ones are Purge the Foe.
Oh, right, okay.
Because creation, so
that's not one of their new ones. They haven't taken the new. They haven't taken one that was good.
And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 3DP detachments now.
3 double penetration detachments.
Yeah. So Creations of Baal is 3DP, which I feel is probably fair now.
Yeah.
Because of the hidden rule, you can hide quite far away. And then you do have fast-moving units that can just leap that 50.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They could travel that distance, no problem. And then the buffs in the detachment are quite good. Huron's Raiders, Pack-Bound Zealots, and Renegade Raiders are all 3DP. Pack-Bound makes sense because of the Defiler.
Yeah.
Because Defilers are insane in that detachment.
They are.
And if there was ever a unit that's going to go up in points when you take multiples, it's going to be that one.
Yeah, they literally called out in the article.
Yeah. So the new detachments, you've got Cabal of Chaos, Devotees of Destruction, and Murder Talon Raiders. Cabal of Chaos is a remake of the old Psyker / Demon Prince detachment.
Thank you, David. Yeah, go on.
And I still don't think it's good. It wasn't good then, and it's continued to be terrible.
Okay.
So, Empiric Wellspring. In your shooting phase, when a friendly Heretic Astartes Psyker unit, excluding demon units, is selected to shoot, if that unit makes a Dark Pact, that unit's ranged attacks have +1 strength. But the problem is the units that can take Psykers that have shooting aren't a wellspring of output. Chaos Terminators can take a Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Legionnaires can take a Sorcerer, and Chosen can take them as well.
See, Chosen good.
But you're not going to be shooting with them because they're combat unit. And like Legionaries, you just want to put a Lord in because obviously they just make him they're just ablative wounds. So it's just Terminators. But all you're doing is making Storm Bolters strength 5. And then in the fight phase, when a friendly Heretic Astartes Demon Prince unit, excluding Khorne units, is selected to fight, if that unit makes a Dark Pact, that unit's melee attacks have +1 strength, +1 AP. That is good for them because it means like they're going to strength 10 AP 3 or strength 8 AP 1 on the sweep. It does make them a bit better on the sweep. But that's about it. Like if you're trying to find a 1 DP detachment, I don't think this is going to be the one. And then Touched by the Warp Enhancement, Heretic Astartes model only, excluding Khorne. That model has the Psyker keyword. This model's weapons have Psychic. So you can make a Lord or something a Psyker now.
That's cool.
And then...
That's cool, I like that.
Conduit of Chaos, Heretic Astartes model only, excluding Khorne. This model's melee attacks have Lance. So you give a Demon Prince Lance, not terrible. It's basically the non-Khorne Demon Prince detachment, I would probably argue. I think...
Sounds decent.
The Touched by the Warp one, I think if you're going to put it on anyone, you're going to put it on a Warpsmith.
Yeah.
Because he can join Havocs. But basically, you're making your Las Cannon strength 13, or your Heavy Bolter strength 6, basically.
That's not bad. Heavy Bolt strength 6 is okay.
But, like, it's basic. It's kind of putting a kit car on a Cinquecento, you know. It's just, I feel like it's just wasted effort unless you're just trying to meme, you know.
Okay.
Stratagems, your command phase, one Heritage Society Psyker / Demon unit excluding Khorne. Your unit heals D3 +1. And then, Fleshy Curse, one Heritage Society unit, select one visible enemy unit within 12 of that unit, roll a D6. On a 1, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound. On a 2 to 4, that enemy unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. On a 5 to 6, that enemy unit suffers 2 D3 mortal wounds. These mortal wounds are inflicted by a psychic attack, which means you will get mortal wound protection.
Does that also exclude Khorne?
Yeah, because Khorne can't be Psyker.
It was say it on the stratagem?
So it's Heritage Society's Psyker unit.
Oh, Psyche unit, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you read out Heritage Society's unit, and I was like, oh,
and
actually.
then Reaved in Warp Flame, one CP. In your shooting phase, when a friendly Heritage Society Psyker unit is selected to shoot, that Heritage Society Psyker units, your unit's ranged attacks have ignores cover.
Ignore the cover?
Which you don't need on Havocs, because they ignore negative modifiers anyway. So I think it's a detachment, is what I could say. It's a decent one. It is a detachment, but compared to the other two, I think you're just going to take the other two.
Okay.
Right. So the next one is Devotees of Destruction, which I do quite like because I think you're going to take this one with the new Iron Warriors Deep Strikey Terminator one.
Okay.
So Havocs and Obliterators units have the heavy rule because Havocs don't get that. They just hit on 3s. So it does mean now that if a Havoc moves 3, it hits on 2s.
That's good.
It doesn't matter what it's shooting at because it ignores
negative
modifiers, right?
Do you think the stuff in the game that says ignores negative modifiers is going to stay?
They're not being FAQ'd.
No, well, yeah, I guess. Reasonable.
You might find that they might lose it in their new codex, perhaps.
Yeah.
But things are like Havocs aren't setting the world on fire. I do think now Defilers are getting more expensive. There is an argument to take Havocs now over them if you want lots of good shooting. But I think the issue is people just move back to the Predator and the Vindicator. But if you're an Iron Warriors player, Havocs. Obviously, it does help Obliterators because it means the Obliterators will hit on 2s. But I think if you arrive from reserves, I don't think you do get heavy. So if you deep strike, you won't get this benefit. You have to be on the table to get it.
Okay.
But I think Obliterators are too many points at the moment. I don't think they're worth taking. If they get a points drop, which they might,
then maybe
I think they're worth it. Warpsmith model only on Pact of Destruction enhancement. When this unit uses a Dark Pact ability, you can re-roll leadership rolls, which is good because you don't have icons in Havocs. In your shooting phase, when this unit has shot, if this unit used its Dark Pact's ability, if those attacks destroyed an enemy model, then this unit heals 3 wounds. Which is good, because if you do lose a model to the Dark Pact on the re-roll, you just get him back.
Yeah,
which
not bad,
I think is good. That sergeant's just dying and then standing back up and dying. Because poor boy, he's the first one
just
to go.
in the endless sacrifice.
Yeah. But it's also good if your opponent starts shooting at you in general. Just being able to get a model back every turn is good. And then Eye of Oblivion, Warpsmith model only. When this unit is selected to shoot, select one enemy unit within 24 of this unit. That enemy unit has +6 detection range until this unit has shot. So it just means that your Havocs can now ignore the hidden rule better.
Yeah.
Which I think is good as well.
This detection range stuff, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Like, I feel like this is, the game on the whole, I feel like is, you've got more experience with shooting now with Paddy with Salty Paddy on Tuesday.
So.
But I feel like the game is mostly sped up a little bit, streamlined in places, and then the hidden thing has made it a little bit slower. Because it's like, and I think part of the reason is because they've started at a base of 15 for some reason. So like, +6 inches. Like, I feel like if it's a base of 15...
I thought it was 18.
I thought it was 15 for hidden.
I decide.
If it's 18, then it completely negates my point. I thought it was 15. And if it's 15, it's like, +6 inches.
Where's
cool,
the rule
so it goes to
book?
21.
I put the rule book somewhere.
It's there.
Do you want to get it?
Yeah.
Chat, what's hidden? What's the range of hidden? Is it 15 or 18?
I thought it was 15. Because then it's like, 15 +6 is 21, which is messy. You might as well just gone +5. You know?
Yeah.
15 for hidden, I thought so. This is why I never question myself, Joe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just talk like you sound like you know what it is.
Fucking genius, me.
But I think it's good because the problem the game has, right, is that shooting units are way too powerful as a whole, especially now that AP has gone away, as an AP reduction of cover has gone away. So if you ignore cover, any shooting unit from 10th edition is now infinitely better now. Because if you were AP 1, your opponent just got a 3-up save, right?
Yeah.
Whereas now, your opponent's getting a 4-up save. If you're AP 2, your opponent still had a 4-up save, now they're on a 5. So shooting, if you can ignore cover, is insanely powerful. Or if you have access to rerolls, is insanely powerful. So the hidden rule basically gives combat units a chance, or even other shooting units, a chance to even get a go. Because objectives are now inside buildings. Because I think you can go to, because people are saying, because you can go to ground as well. They were talking about this the other day. And if I knew more about it, I would have done it against Paddy, because I think he would have had a full...
I don't think it's in there.
I think he would have had a full conniption. I think it just...
We'll set them over the edge.
Yeah, he would just... Yeah. I think his head would have exploded, and he would have had to have contacted...
Go to ground affects your detection range, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like -3 or something.
Command phase, movement phase, shooting.
I'm pretty sure someone said it was in a creator FAQ document that we haven't got yet, Joe.
Oh.
I think. I don't know though, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I might be speculating there. We don't get the creator documents anymore.
We don't get it, yeah. But I've noticed that we get in trouble, you got in trouble for saying a bad word, but there's so many people that are out there now that just have received all their copies of Armageddon.
Ours are tucked away in our stock room.
Yeah. So go to ground. Where are you? Where are you? It's not. I don't know if it's a stratagem or if it's just an ability.
I don't think it's in there, mate.
So because apparently when you go to ground, you reduce it by 3.
Yeah.
So I think you can you can really mess with people. I think it's better because I think Tau, once Paddy unlocks the power of Tau, which he will, I think they're going to be quite oppressive this edition.
You reckon?
So
we were having this conversation on Tuesday, weren't we?
Yeah, because I thought Paddy was just going to table me in the 2 turns.
I'll be honest with you, when I wrote the lists out for the graphics, I did look at his list and go, oh God, Joe's in trouble.
But I did benefit by going second. Because my secondary if I go first is terrible.
But you're better than him in 11th edition.
Oh no, my primary.
That's what we're saying, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah,
You're
that's
better
it.
than him in 11th edition.
So I think we could see more Havoc use in the new edition. And then in stratagems, Ruination's Bounty, your shooting phase when a friendly Havoc's Obliterators unit is selected to shoot, that Havoc's Obliterators unit, when that unit uses a Dark Pact ability, it gets both lethal and sustain.
If we don't let you play Paddy again in the next month or two, he goes away soon. You could remain undefeated against Paddy in 11th edition in 2026.
Yeah. Although he is moving, I don't think he's going to get a chance to come on between moving and going. So I'll go over to his house so we can have like a rematch before he leaves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not on camera though. So
And then
it's
if
not
I
real.
lose, it's
camera.
not documented.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snare of Fire. Your opponent's movement phase when an enemy unit ends a move within 8 inches of an unengaged Havoc's unit. Your unit can make a normal move of D3 plus 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of that coming up.
That's good.
One depression.
What I'm seeing is that instead of making a universal strat, everyone's just getting access to like the same strats.
Yeah.
I think that's done on purpose because I think in some armies it might be more powerful, so they might increase the CP cost kind of thing.
Or some armies like Eldar flat might not need it.
Yeah. And then Undying Hatred, your opponent's shooting phase when an enemy unit targets a friendly Havoc's Obliterators unit, that Havoc's Obliterators unit attacks the target of this unit if the strength is greater than the toughness -1 to wound.
Here for it.
It's good. I think Devotees of Destruction would have been mental good if Creations of Baal was 2 DP.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, I think Devotees of Destruction would work well with one of the Night Lords attachments, but I think obviously it's built for the Iron Warriors one. Because it's overlap, because the Iron Warriors deep strikey detachment also works around Obliterators as well. If they get a points drop, I think that'd be halfway decent. And then this one is Unique Nightmare. Unique Unok. Unique Nightmare basically means that you can't run it alongside another Nightmare detachment.
Yeah.
So you can't have 2 Night Lords attachments. That would be too powerful. Detachment will Prey on the Weak. A friendly Heritage Astartes infantry fly units that have that target a battle shocked unit or a unit that is below half strength, you can re-roll hit rolls of 1. When an enemy unit attacks a target, enemy units attacks target a friendly Heritage Astartes fly unit. If that unit is battle shocked or below half strength, those attacks are -1 to hit. It's not bad. Not bad at all. You just have to be able to battle shock your opponent. But now battle shock's better. The Night Lord's attachment might be better. I'll try and run one on stream soon and see how it kind of plays out. And then you got the Shadow Cow Talisman, Chaos Lord with jump pack model only. This unit has a 5-up invuln save. So it means that Raptors will get a 5-up invuln if he's in the unit.
Oh yeah, because this unit gets a 5 minute
Yeah,
so that's quite tasty.
which is really good. I like Raptors a lot actually. So I think because now in a 10-man unit you can have 5 power fists as well, plus 2 melter guns, 2 plasma guns. Like that unit's like cooking. It's cooking. Pact of the Cursed Pinions. Chaos Lord with jump pack model only. This model has the demon keyword. This model's attacks have +1 attack, which is also very good because let's go Chaos Space Marines Codex data sheets. Chaos Lord with jump pack. It means that he goes his lightning claws go to 7 attacks.
7.
Or his power fist, he'll have a power fist, right? So the power fist will go to 6 attacks, which is not terrible. I've lost that. And obviously you can dark pack and stuff, so it makes it better. And then Plunging Talons stratagem. Fight phase, when a Heritage Astartes infantry fly unit, the melee charge move this turn is selected to fight. Your unit's melee attacks have Lance.
Lance is always good.
Amazing.
Lance
Really
is
good.
always good, yeah. Love Lance.
Because you got to think like Warp Talons, Strength 5 with Lance is a really good kind of break point, and they re-roll wounds. It's really, really good.
Yeah, that's actually good.
And you can also, and on Raptors, making them Strength 8 on five guys. That's 15 attacks with sustained or leads. You'll probably go sustained to get more, and then you're getting Lance as well on top. I think it's really good.
Lance is amazing.
So I think
Lance is a good bloke. Yeah, he is, yeah.
yeah. It's not Joe. +1 attack isn't worth the enhancement slot compared. Yeah, but
Well, you don't know the points cost yet, so
we
it might
don't.
be.
But also, it's 2 enhancements, right? You could be taking 2 lords. These aren't. You can't duplicate these ones because these aren't upgrades.
Yeah, they're
So you can have. So if you have 2 lords, you take both.
Yeah, you also know the points. If +1 attack's 5 points and a 5 up in run is 35 points,
Yeah.
you know, it makes difference.
I mean, if you've got the points spare, surely you take it, right?
Well,
If you've got 10 points left and it's 10 points.
especially because, as you
I'll
say,
give it
if they're enhancements, not upgrades, then you can only take one of them.
Yeah. And then I think this attachment pairs very nice with Veterans of the Long War. Because Veterans of the Long War gives you Oath, essentially. And they have FAQ'd the fight first stratagem versus the Oath target from 2 CP to 1 CP. Fight first isn't as good as it used to be, but a 1 CP interrupt is good.
Giving him Demon lets him lead Warp Talons.
It doesn't, because he doesn't say on his data sheet that he can.
Yeah,
do
it
it.
would say in the leader data sheet, wouldn't
So if they FAQ, like, the problem is it doesn't. There's no rule that says he can join them because that Warp Talons aren't his list of things, and I think the Warp Strike champions.
Check him.
No, it's not Warp Strike champions. Where are we?
Champion.
Nightmare Hunt.
What'd you call me? I'll choose that word.
Yeah, Nightmare Hunt basically has an enhancement in it that allows you to join him to Warp Talons. Yeah, so I'm not sure what giving him the demon keyword gives him.
Access to strats from other detachments.
It might be access to strats from other detachments, yeah.
Because you've got to remember, if you've got a 2 DP detachment that gives you 6 strats and a 1 DP that gives you 3 strats, actually you can use all 9 of those.
Yeah, hang on.
I don't fully understand why they needed to make Primaris jump packs 5 fucking pieces. Slightly irritating.
You might find that there's stratagems in other detachments that buff demon units.
It's in a document they haven't given us yet.
Oh, lovely.
Cool.
Helpful. And then 1 CP Reiki Pass gives you fallback and charge. And Warp Twisted Terrors, select 1 visible enemy unit within 9 inches of your... So in your movement phase, when a friendly Warp Talons unit ends a move, pick an enemy unit within 9, and they take a battle shock test at -1. But if you've got Raptors nearby, it could be -2. So,
Battleshock's good now.
yeah.
Did you do Shadow of the Warp on Tuesday?
I did battle shock a lot of this stuff.
Did it stay
but
battle shock?
Only 1 unit of stealth suit stayed battle shock.
Oh,
But-
boo.
You know, it worked. So I think out of the 3, Murder Talon Raiders is probably the one you're going to take because because Warp Talons are good, Raptors are good. It is like Chaos Swords with jump packs up until now have kind of been a bit pointless.
Yeah.
But now you give a unit of Raptors a 5-up in run, much good.
Yeah, especially on a big man, 10-man unit, if you want to go that route.
But also, like, this detachment will also, if you've got Harken in the unit as well, in a situation where you're giving Harken access to Lance,
That's big.
Fall back and charge, especially because he does mortal wounds on the charge as well. I think that's the best attachment. And I really like Harken as a character. He's just kind of fallen by the wayside. You just take Harken because he's fun, not because he's good. Like sometimes you might roll a 6 on that spear.
Boom.
D3 sustained. Ooh. It's not monumentously game changing, but
that's what we kind of want, though, right?
yeah,
Surely.
so that's what you want. Like the 1 DP detachments are kind of like the take it if you can kind of thing.
If you dare.
Yeah, because Murder Talons gives you access to purge the foe. So if you just want to kill stuff, you kind of slip that one in. You know. How many points? Veterans of Long War is taken hold. So giving you an option of taking hold or purge the foe is a good situation to build.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are missing that as well, actually. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people are missing the fact that detachment picking isn't just about what rules you get access to, it's about what dispositions it gives you access to. And I genuinely believe that some of the top competitive players out there are going to end up picking a 2-in-1 detachment combo just because it means that, and the one, so you'll have people out there that will pick one that will be like, I don't know, only impacts Sandguard or whatever, and they won't take any Sandguard, but they're just getting access to the disposition. They'll accept the fact that they're only getting access to the disposition. They're not going to use any of the strats or the rules, but you get access to taking hold or reconnaissance.
I think
you'll see people do that.
All right, so I am.
What's he thinking?
Is it percolating? Thinking? That's the one. So Warp Strike Champions is Disruption, 2 CP, right? This is Joe's new Night Lord army consideration. Okay. So you take what you combine Murder Talon Raiders and Warp Strike Champions. Because you load out on Warp Talons, Raptors, Terminators, Obliterators, and Mutilators. Right? And then but it's probably going to be Mutilators, Obliterators, Havocs, and no, Mutilators, maybe Obliterators, but Raptors and Warp Talons. Because in Warp Strike Champion, all of the enhancements aren't locked to Terminator. You can give them to anyone.
Okay.
So head start use model only. Once per battle, you can have rapid ingress for 0 CP, even if someone else has done it, which is good. Eye of the Warp, head start use model with the deep strike ability only. Each time the bearer's unit set up on the battlefield until the end of the turn, you can reroll charge rolls, which is very good. Because
especially now you have to declare
like that kind of thing.
Now you have to declare that's massive as well.
Yeah. As the binding runes, head society's model with the deep strike ability only. The bearer's unit can be set up turn 1, basically, and then Tugzagula, right?
Easy for you to say.
Deep strike, a model with a deep strike ability, improve the attack, strength, and armor penetration characteristics of the bearer's weapons by 1. In addition, each time the bearer's unit is set up on the battlefield from reserves until the end of the turn, improve the damage characteristic of the bearer's weapons by 1. I think you still give that to a Terminator Sorcerer, right?
It's bearer's weapons as well, though, right?
Yeah.
So it includes ranged.
Yeah. And then in this detachment, you do get Armor of Contempt, -1 damage on Obliterators, Terminators, and Mutilators. Terminator Obliterator units is eligible to shoot and charge, advanced shoot and charge, which makes them a little bit faster. I think for Mutilators, you're going to want that. Warp Tainted, Terminators, Mutilators, Obliterators, Sticky and Objective, which you're going to want. Give a unit ignore cover. Meh, not really shooting much. Portal of Spite, Heretic Astartes units. This is the important stratagem if you're running Warp Talons and Raptors. Your charge phase, when a Heretic Astartes unit from your army was set up using the Deep Strike ability this turn and has not declared a charge this phase, adds 2 to charge rolls.
Yeah, that's massive.
And because of how... Because what you can do is you can also use that for... you could rapid ingress 9 away. Right? And then your opponent maybe charges a unit that's close. And then you could do a heroic intervention and add 2 to that.
Does it not specify the phase?
Oh, this is your charge phase.
Your charge phase.
Still, going from 9 inch to 7 inch with a reroll.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
2 inches is massive, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. Because there is an enhancement that gives you reroll charges at Deep Strike.
Yeah.
So you don't have to spend 2 CP on that one as well. I think those two together...
You can't spend 2 CP, can you?
Well, you can't, no. So...
I fucking love that.
So having an inbuilt reroll and +2 to charge as a stratagem is quite good, because then you can save your reroll on another unit should you fail a charge. It's quite good. I tell you what, next time I play, I'll run that.
Yeah, you commit.
I think that's got some vibes to it. And that gives me access to Purge the Foe and Disruption. I ran Disruption on Tuesday.
How did you find it? I mean, you won, so it can't be too hard.
Yeah. Blackfired prod, but what you're not thinking is I'm picking a Raptors detachment and a Deep Strike detachment that has stratagems that correspond to both. That overlap. And that's what you want in your detachments.
That's like the perfect scenario.
Yeah. Like on Tuesday, I took Vanguard Invaders and the Lictor one because the Lictors work really, really well in Vanguard Invaders, but also benefit from stratagems from both. And with the hidden rule, you can Deep Strike far away with Raptors, Warp Talons, Mutilators, and then the Raptors are still benefiting from both. Because the Raptors don't really can't go with other Nightmare detachments. I think it's got legs. But the problem is, and this is a problem I have with a lot of the community, right? Community, is you are also allowed to take what you think is fun.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Only take what's good. No, take what you think is fun, right? And if I try it, because I think it sounds fun, and I play with it, and I have a fun time, that's only a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to take something just because it's good. That's why I don't own 3 Defilers.
That and the cost.
I mean, I probably could have convinced you to buy it for me, but I was like, this is probably going to get nerfed into the ground at some point. I was like 1 Defiler, probably, but I think you're going to get a lot of use out of just having a fun time. But also, like I said at the start, I'm not enjoying chaos at the moment. So surely I just want to play what I think is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Don't worry about it, Joe. Everyone in the comment section is an expert.
Right, let's bin off that one. Emperor's Children, this is what you wanted to talk about.
I do want to talk about Emperor's Children. There's a flawless blaze attachment in this one that I love.
I was looking at this yesterday. There was one detachment I got excited about.
Was it the Terminator one?
It was the Terminator one. The problem is the Terminator you can take units of 5, so it's not as great. But so Emperor's Children only have 1 3 DP detachment, and that's Coterie of Conceited.
Not a surprise.
And then I am surprised that Celestia's Chosen isn't a 3 as well. But I think you'll probably see... the problem is Coterie of Conceited is so good. Right, so let's go back to this one. So, Elegant Brutes. Right. This is the term. This is attachment 1. It's a Terminator one. When friendly Emperor's Children Terminator unit is set up, that unit has +1 to charge rolls until the end of the turn, which is
not bad.
It's 1 DP detachment, right?
Yeah,
it's a buff. You know, I don't see many people taking this detachment because I think the third one is the best. But I like Terminators.
Joe does like Terminators.
So Chaos Terminators, their unit ability is in your shooting phase. Each time this unit is selected to shoot, if that unit makes 1 or more range attacks, and all of those attacks target the same unit until the end of the turn, each time this unit declares a charge, if that enemy unit is a target of that charge, you can re-roll the charge roll.
So re-roll charges with +1.
Yeah.
Tasty.
And then I'll see if it's been FAQ'd at all. Data sheets. Chaos Terminators. In your shooting phase, after this unit is shot, you can set this ability. If you do, select 1 enemy unit hit by those range attacks until the end of the turn. When this unit declares a charge, this unit can reroll the charge roll, but must end the charge move within a range. So it stayed the same, but you have to end within. So +1, so it's 8-inch rerollable charge. You know, increases the odds. Enhancements: Cacophonist Accompaniment. Lord Cacophonist has a deep strike rule, and this unit's ranged weapons ignore cover. So, because he can join them, but they lose deep strike. So now he can deep strike with them. And now that tiny little amount of shooting that you can put out is a bit better. Although you're 9 inches away, but you're in cut, yeah. So they can't be hidden, but you'd be hitting on 4s. So this means you just hit on 3s. He gives his unit sustained.
Sustained?
A little bit better. And then Frenzied Ferocity, which is an upgrade. So all 3 units of Terminators can take this one. That unit's attacks get the sustained 1 rule.
For shooting?
This use attacks. So shooting and combat.
Well, combat's cleave though, isn't it? Oh, no, cleave is blast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So sustained hits on both.
Yeah, I like that.
Right?
That's good.
So you could take this with Penis Bladesman.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you charge, you choose sustained or lethal. You pick lethal, and then you've got sustained and lethal.
Although I'll probably take Peerless Basement and the third one.
Yeah, you'll take the third one. But I'd do this one if I had 15 turns.
You would?
Yeah. Delight in the agony, your opponent's shooting phase or fight phase, when it targets an Emperor's Children Terminator unit, that Emperor's Children Terminator unit attacks the target this unit with a strength greater than your unit's toughness are -1 to wound. So I was having a discussion last night with Big Beautiful Ash, and I was saying that Terminators are Emperor's Children's toughest unit. Right? Toughness 5, 2 up save, 4 up invuln.
Right.
3 wound. There is an argument for taking 1 or 2 to hold your expansion objective.
Yeah, okay.
Because with the new cover rule, they're now basically -1 to be hit. And because an AP2 gun puts all other Emperor's Children units onto a 5 up save, having the 4 up invuln save is good. But also having access to a stratagem that makes them -1 to be wounded as well.
-1 hit, -1 wound, 2 up, 4 up.
Yeah,
Not bad.
actually makes them quite a resilient unit.
Yeah, not bad.
You're not going to take this attachment, because you're going to take the third one. But if you like Terminators and you want like a cool little techie piece, I do think there's an argument for taking one of your Terminators. So just go like, they live in this building. They do not go anywhere else.
They will not die.
Yeah. Psychedelic Soul Flame, your shooting phase or the fight phase when a friendly Emperor's Children Terminator is set to attack, +2 strength. So your power fists and chain fist go to strength 10.
That's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
It's a break point.
It is a good break
Like,
point.
suddenly you're wounding other vehicles on 3s rather than 5s.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And then end of your opponent's fight phase, you could put the Terminators back in reserve.
Big fan.
It is not a bad detachment. Because some people have been fed some tripe on their 1 DP detachment. But I do think this is a real edge case, could be good detachment. on a unit that's not seen any love since that codex got released.
Yeah. Well, I looked at it because I think World Eater's got Terminator love as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think they went, these units just aren't getting picked at all.
So I go to Penis Bladesman.
Why are these units not getting picked at all? Because they're toilet. How do we fix it? Make them less toilet.
Because you do also have in Pierce Bladesman access to Armor of Contempt, Fight on Death.
Why is Lamarty's 8 million pieces?
I don't know.
What are they thinking?
Plus
Every
one
Blood
AP.
Angels character I built so far is quite nice. The Lamarty's 8 million pieces goat.
What was the other detachment I was looking at for them? Orange is Court of the Phoenician, right?
Court of the Phoenician.
Yeah. Because when the Terminators charge,
It's Court of the Phoenician, the one that gives...
plus 1 strength and AP. So your Power Fists could go to strength 11, AP 3.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. Because so many tanks are toughness 11.
Yeah, with sustained hits.
Yeah. It's quite a big break point, that.
Just saying.
Joe's cogs are turning now for an Emperor's Children Terminator army.
I mean, we've got 5 done already. So, anyway. I think you probably... I don't think you take 15 Terminators. But I think there is an argument for taking 1. And then Spectacle of Slaughter... Oh no, Frenzied Host is the second one. This is the battle line detachment, because Emperor's Children do actually have good battle lines.
They do have good battle line.
They have 2 units of battle line, and they're both very good at doing a very specific job, right? 1 unit stands on objectives and makes it sticky with its poopy little bolt guns, but it does have a melter gun and a plasma gun in the unit, and all of their weapons have precision, which, as we know,
is now really good.
Right? Because there is an argument for taking 10-man units now, because if you put a hail of bolter fire into a squad that's got a captain or an officer in it with a free-up save, he is going to eat all the failed saves.
Because precision.
Because of precision. Or you start with the melter gun and the plasma gun. Right?
Yeah. And he is going to eat the failed saves.
And he is going to eat the failed saves because precision. And then the other one is a combat version, which is like Assault Intercessors where they reroll wounds. They've all got like AP 1 power swords. But they all have precision. So they are going to mess up characters in the new edition.
Yeah.
Basically, so when a friendly Emperor's Children battle line unit is selected to make an advance or fallback move, that unit's attacks have plus 1 strength until the end of the turn.
That's not
So
bad.
in Court of the Phoenician, when they charge after falling back, they go to strength 7, AP 2. With precision. And if you've got a Lord in the unit, they get plus 1. They get lethal hits as well. Really good.
Really good.
And then enhancements. But you can't be taken with another host detachment. We don't know what detachments have host. So at the moment, don't know. Right. Enhancements. Euphoric Crown. Lord Exultant model only. This model's melee attacks have plus 1 strength.
Even
Which means
more
he
strength.
goes. I think he's strength 8. So he'll go to strength 9, or he might be strength 7 to 8. Where are you, Mr. Lord? He goes. So his spear goes from strength 7 to strength 8. But if his unit's just fallen back, he goes to strength 9 with lance. Or his power fist goes to strength 10, no lance, AP 2 damage 2. Same but different. Because it doesn't have lance. So they both wound on the same.
Yeah.
But the lance is better versus toughness 5 to 8. Because he wounds on 2s.
Tasty.
I think that maths works out. Anyway, and then the other one is Howling Plates, Lord Exalted Mono only. This unit's ranged attacks have +1 AP. So those precision bolt guns now
it's
actually
the
have an
unit
AP.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
AP1 precision bolt guns.
Yeah,
Isn't
but it also
terrible.
means that the melter guns go to AP5 and the plasma
'Cause you
guns
need
go
that.
to AP4. You never know, you might shoot a Land Raider.
You might shoot a Land Raider, you're right.
Or a repulsor executioner that takes armor of contempt. You still don't get saved. Good break point.
Touche, I'll give you that one. I'll concede that point.
Yeah. I think this detachment has the most utility use out of the 3 because it's usable with every detachment. Because you're taking probably 4 units of battle line in an army anyway.
Okay.
Because I think most armies for Emperor's Children will take 2 units of Infractors, 2 units of Tormentors. Possessive Mania, 1 CP. Your opponent's shooting phase or fight phase when an enemy unit targets an Emperor's Children battle line unit within range of an objective, -1 AP. It's armor of contempt, but you have to be on an objective. So it's hard. It's got some loops, but it's a 1 DP detachment. Agonized Cacophony, your shooting phase, Emperor's Children battle line unit. When one visible enemy unit within 12 of a unit, that unit sets one visible enemy unit within 12 of your unit, that enemy unit has +6 detection range. Okay, so they make that unit more visible for everyone else.
Yeah, they're like spotters.
Yeah. And then Absolute Sensory Overload. Your shooting phase, when a friendly Emperor's Children battle line unit is selected to shoot, those range attacks do not prevent your unit from being hidden. Which is also quite good.
Shoot and stay hidden.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
It's a fair lot of
And
money.
as Paddy knows, hidden rule is quite strong. Quite good.
Use his proper name, please.
Salty Paddy.
Salty Paddy.
Yeah. Salt Miner Paddy. And then Spectacle of Slaughter, which is the best attachment of the 3 in terms of getting the most out of a unit that's ultimately had a lot of trouble since the Codex came out. It's entitled by victory. Friendly Flawless Blades unit have fight first. Which is interesting because fight first in 10th edition is mad strong. In 11th edition, not so strong. But if you heroically intervene or you're in existing combat, you will fight before your opponent. And also it's a free interruption, right? So if your opponent only charges 1 unit and all 3 units are in combat, all 3 of your Flawless Blade units will be able to fight before anyone else.
Yeah, I still think fights first is really good.
Yeah.
I think on occasion now it's slightly less obnoxious, and I think that's a positive.
In the Peerless Blades detachment, there's an enhancement. If someone falls out of combat with you, you can then make a charge into them. And then you get fights first, and your opponent can't do anything.
Chat, I see a monumental ton of grey names in chat. Welcome all of you. Thank you for joining us on this fine Thursday. We're on 33 of the finest gifted memberships. Let's get some of these grey names green.
Also,
Whilst Joe's doing his best reading.
like and subscribe.
And like and subscribe, yeah, that as well.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, empty your wallets over us.
Like we're internet hookers.
Yeah. Enhancements. These are both upgrades, so all 3 units of your Flawless Blades can have them.
Nick says, just got here, and I thought the guy on the left, hi, I'm Liam, by the way, was really into his nails, then I realised he's hobbying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. Keep him nice and nice.
So, eager patrons.
Fucking legend.
Eager patrons, Flawless Blades unit only. This unit has a +2 move.
This is an enhancement.
It's an enhancement that
it's
all
an
3
upgrade
units
though, right?
It's an upgrade.
What's that base move, 8? The base move's high, isn't it?
Oh god.
I'm sure their base move.
I think Emperor. It's going to move 10 with advance and charge.
And fights first.
And fights first. Move 10 when you're hidden 15 inches away
Is mad.
is bonkers.
Move 10, fights first, hidden 15 inches away. It's fucking insane, mate. It's really good.
Like,
Thank you, Tank, for listening.
I do foresee their points going back up again.
This detachment is the one that got me most excited for all the Chaos ones yesterday.
Because the problem with Flawless Blades is their survivability. That's why they've been terrible this whole edition. Because they hit hard. They hit like a truck.
Why do they make his
But they have got a real glass jaw.
Why do they make his base 3 pieces? What were they thinking? Carry on.
Steps. I think they're going to be quite good. And then Beguiling Grotesquerie. Flawless Blades unit only. Enemy units cannot target this unit with snap shooting.
So you can't overwatch them?
You can't overwatch them. It's very good if your opponent's got lots of flamers. It's not so good if your opponent doesn't have any flamers. Because you can't re-roll hits. You're only hitting on 6s. Or you do get sustained and lethals though. So,
but if you're right with how you think the meta will eventually settle and it becomes the Flamer edition, that becomes very good.
Do you know what Tower's missing? A Flamer Riptide. Because they used to have the Wyvara. That used to have a massive flamer.
The Wyvara or the...
Invara?
Yeah, one of those.
One of them had a flamer.
It was a pretty dirty Flamer as well, if I remember rightly.
I wonder if they'll get that in plastic,
That'd
this
be cool.
edition.
They were fucking cool models, actually. I like those.
Because that's what Paddy's got in there, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah,
He's got the Forge Rod one. But he just
I
uses
think he
it
kit bashed it a bit, though, to make it a proper Riptide.
So, stratagems. Honor is for fools. Fight first. Flawless Blades unit. Fights when fight phase. When this enemy unit's blah blah blah. Flawless Blades precision. Right.
Wound everything on a 3+ precision. Yeah. Yes, please.
Very good. Because they've got 4 attacks now as well. It's supposed to be very sad for
Not forgetting, you can have these in Peerless with like sustained as well, which is insane.
Look, give me Sword Brethren with 4 attacks, please, Games Workshop. Because this toughness 5 3 wound unit that advances and charges with 8-inch move and has an invuln as well, and wounds everything on a 3+. 4 attacks for Sword Brethren, please. Single-minded strike, 1 CP. Charge phase, Flawless Blades can move through enemy units, including monsters and vehicles. So if your opponent's left a gap between 2 units, you could just be like, bloop, into basically gives them fly, essentially. And then Intoxicated by Triumph, your opponent's movement phase, when an enemy unit that was engaged with Flawless Blades does a fallback move, the Flawless Blades unit, you can make a normal move of D3 plus 3. Basically, if someone leaves combat with you, you can run away and hide behind a wall. It's super good.
It's really good.
I think, like I said, so I like Peerless Bladesman because one unit of Flawless Blades can go and hide behind a wall, and the other unit could just charge at someone. This just means that you could constantly stay hidden. That's why I think 2 units of Flawless Blades is the way to go. I think 3 is overkill.
3. 18.
Yeah.
18 only, Jake. That's the answer.
It. What are the Court of the Phoenician strats? Because so there's the enhancements for them. Every model each time model in the bearer's unit makes a melee attack. You can ignore any and all modifiers to. So the tiers of the Court of the Phoenician is still just really good.
That's the foreground detachment, isn't it?
There, you can also put enhancements so a Lord Exultant can join Flawless Blades.
Cool.
So he gives them lethal hits.
Love that.
He can wound on 3s, and he will then benefit from the stratagems in this as well. And he hits like a truck as well.
Truckosaurus?
Yeah.
I'll build this task.
At the start of the fight phase, you can select one enemy unit within engagement range of the bearer's unit. They have to take a battleshock test at -1. Also very good. Battleshock's much better now.
I keep saying this.
And then the other one is add 1 to... Oh, for the Demon Princes, +1 strength for attacks. Emperor and Demon... I feel like Emperor and Demon Princes are probably going to get another points hike this edition. Something that they don't need, but I think that they will, because they're fucking mental now. Because now they can ignore buildings. They can go wherever they want. Go wherever you like.
You go wherever you like.
See, like, Fulgrim is good, right? But I still think he has a base problem. And I think, ultimately, I'd rather just take 2 Flying Demon Princes over Fulgrim. And take the Fulgrim detachment.
I was going to take Fulgrim tonight.
Yeah?
In the Fulgrim detachment, with the Flawless Blaze attachment. So it'll be fun. But I feel like Sean's got a lot less chill, so maybe I'll just let you fight him.
You want me to fight him, do you?
I didn't say that, I said maybe. What are we saying, chat? Am I playing or is Joe playing? You can decide.
Your charge phase. Until the end of the phase, re-roll charge rolls any unit. Everything. It's pretty good. And you've got Blood Surge in that detachment. So if you've got Fight First, Flawless Blades, who have a Blood Surge.
Yeah, Fight First Flawless Blaze with Blood Surge is actually very good.
Yeah, I think Emperor's Children are onto a good one. Do we care about the rest? Oh, Chaos Demons. Let's have a look what they're going. What are they packing?
The army that we thought might be going away, and now they've got even more rules.
Did they get? Did Chaos Demons get anything new? Emperor's Children, Death Guard, 1,000 Suns, Chaos Knights, Demons, Cavalcade of Chaos, Lords of the Warp, and Warp Tide.
New.
Demonic Incursion is 3 DP, which I'm unsurprised by.
Glasshammer are now doing coaching. Couldn't give a fuck. Couldn't give any less of a fuck. Anybody who pays for Warhammer coaching should probably get their head examined.
But if you want to spend 6 hours with me, unrelated.
If you feel the need to pay to be coached in Warhammer, then you need to reevaluate your hobby.
Where are the detachments?
You finger blast that iPad, Joe. You go for it.
It's just giving me a white screen.
We're on 44 members, team. We're 6 members, 1-1-1-5 away.
I'm going for a wee whilst that loads. You talk to the people.
I'm talking to people right now. Talk to people before you
Talk to
interrupt
them
me to go for a wee. Aren't you charging to coach people on release? Nope. That's not what's going on. We've got ticket prices, so you get access to the venue, all the gaming tables, the space, discount on products, discount on food. We will have people on site that are prepared to teach you the game as well. You're not paying to be taught the game, though. You're paying for access to the venue. You're paying for access to all the tables. Tables that are normally £20 for 4 hours. So no, we're not charging people to coach them. It's not what's happening. I look at Cornet Ed doing the work. Thank you, mate. Do we do Death Guard already? We haven't done Death Guard yet. Mr. the Canuck, no. Death Guard coming right up. I don't know if he's doing them next, but they're coming right up. Don't forget, 350 members today means I get to dress up as the Frog Prince. Is that across both streams, though, Toby, or is that just a one-off stream? Because I feel like I could push that hard later. Toby's desperate to dress up like a Frog Prince. So far, Toby, we're on 44 members, so we're 306 members away. You're pretty safe. Pretty safe, mate. I don't understand why Primaris jump packs needed to be 8,432 pieces. Even Lamarty's base was 3 pieces. He's a gorgeous model, but I just kind of go, what's the point of that? Not required. 350.
Tree Tiddy.
Yeah, Tree Fiddy. Toby said if we get 350 members across the whole of today, that when you play the Tau versus his 15 captains and you're in a horse outfit, he'll dress up as a frog prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he wants to do it anyway. Now you're just paying for his kinks. Yeah. We don't kink shame on here, but it's getting a bit much. Right then. Where were we? Cavalcade of Chaos Demons. Right. If a friendly Legion's Demonica mounted unit made a fallback move this turn, that move does not prevent that unit from being able to shoot and declare a charge. It's pretty good. Right, back to
Pretty good on the Quanate, boys. Isn't it?
Chaos Demons, Index, Data Sheets.
It's pretty good.
So Blood Crushers.
Blood Crusher, who do more wins on the charge.
Yeah, which is very, very good. I want to check. Fiends are beasts.
Fiends are beasts. That's
The Rend Master is also mounted, and as we know, he's very good. Just seeing what else we've got in here. Obviously, you've got the chariots. Where are you? Screamer.
Screamers aren't mounted, are they?
I think they're beasts, yeah. So, this is, let's be honest, this is the Blood Crusher detachment.
What about the Nurgly dudes? Is there not Nurgly dudes on flies?
Oh, yeah, the drones, the bloat drone.
They'll be
thingies,
mounted,
yeah.
won't they?
Enhancement, Legion Demonica mounted unit. This unit has +1 move. Which, let's go and find...
I didn't think Blood Crushers were that bad. This is making them a bit mental.
It means they go to a move 11.
Which is a bit mental.
I do like demons. And then Shoal Shattering Charge. Legion's Demonica mounted unit. When this unit is selected to fight, if this unit made a charge move this turn, you can use this ability. If you do, when determining which models in that unit can fight, friendly models that are within 3 inches of enemy units engaged with this unit, that unit... It gives you a 3-inch engagement range, basically.
Instead of a 2-inch engagement range.
Yeah.
So you get 50% more engagement range.
But also, because their bases are fucking massive as well.
Screamers get the beasts of Nurgle, get the mounted keyword with their leader. Oh, okay.
Okay. Who can join Screamers? Is it
Fate Skimmers or whatever.
the Burning Chariot? You know, Change Caster. He can join with Horrors.
Fate Skimmers?
Fate Skimmer. Yeah, Fate Skimmer.
That's tasty. That becomes interesting.
Yeah, because Screamers... I think Screamers are quite good. Because Screamers melee attacks, 3 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 6, AP 2, damage 2, anti-monster, anti-vehicle 4+. All right.
I hear you knocking.
Because stratagems, end of the move phase, 1 friendly... In the movement phase, from the start of the battle, you can make an ingress move with a mounted unit. Oh, so you can deep strike turn 1. Warp Riders, your movement phase with a friendly Legion Demonica mounted unit has the mobile keyword, means they can go through walls. Is also very good. And then, obviously, that won't go over to the charge phase, but it will mean that you can get into position to charge. And then, inescapable manifestations. Your opponent's movement phase, when an enemy unit is selected to make a fallback move from an that's engaged with mounted unit. When an enemy unit engaged with your unit is selected to make a fallback move, then to battleshock test at -1. But it's not -1 because if they're in the aura of Jobson, right?
-2.
-2.
I love how excited you get, Jay.
And then if they fail and Be'lakor is nearby, they take mortal wounds.
Yeah. He's cool, Lamar, isn't he? I really like him. On his little base.
I tell you what, he now works better. He makes more sense, because my problem with him was that running with Death Company, he stood on the ground and they're all jumping around willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly.
Right? Him with Vanguard vets, arm swap for chainswords and bolt pistols, run them as Death Company, they're stood on the ground and jumping. Dynamic Death Company.
You could just use assault instances on foot.
No.
Okay, cool.
Because
that told me.
Vanguard vets have got cooler armour.
Yeah, but they're just Death Company. They don't need to have Vanguard vet armor.
Just Death Company.
Yeah.
Not just Death Company. And if they've got the Vanguard vets armor, it makes them look more Blood Angels-y and ornate, right?
They need to be ornate. They're just Death Company. It's black, innit?
You're not a real Blood Angels player.
I am.
You little bitch.
You sold your Blood Angels army.
Yeah. But when I do them again,
Yeah.
which I will,
Yeah.
when Seth comes back.
Of course.
Thing is though, I will do Flesh Terrors again when Seth comes back, but it won't be a Blood Angels army. I'm not going to have Sangard for a start.
Why?
Because they're not Flesh Terrors.
Okay.
Seth doesn't like Sangard.
I love Sangard.
He thinks they're all pompous little swear word.
Okay. You do you, bro.
Superhero landing. Yeah, there's a superhero landing in the Vanguard bet as well. I want to have a true Flesh Terrors force with Seth, but I won't touch it until he comes back because there's no point doing it and then him never arriving.
Oh, I hate never arriving.
Yeah. It's like, I'm looking forward to doing some Crimson Fist, but I've convinced myself that Pedro's coming back.
Pedro.
Yeah. But we just don't know.
He might be.
Lords of the WAP. Or Warp, right?
Whichever you prefer.
Loci of Power. Friendly Legions Demonica character models, excluding monster models, have +1 leadership and OC. I'm immediately uninterested in this. Actually, I'm bored of it. Right. Legion Demonica character model only, upgrade, excluding monsters. They have +2 wounds. You pull me back in. No, you haven't, because there's no infantry units that I actually... I mean, you could put it on a skull man with his little skull hat. What's he called? The Bloody Blood Man. A blood... No. Who's the leader of the Blood Crushers?
Skull Crusher.
The Skull Fucker.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Skullmaster. Because then he'd go to OC3. Is it +2 wounds? Or did I just imagine that wrong? +2 wounds. And leadership, and +1 leadership. So he then goes to leadership 6, 8 wounds, OC3. All right. Okay. Because a character for one detachment, can he lead
A unit for a different one?
from a unit from another detachment?
Yeah, I assume so. I've not seen anything that says you can't. As long as you fulfill the leader requirements, i.e. it can only lead blood crushers or it can only lead bloodletters, then yeah, it'd be fine.
Chat,
100%.
answer my question for me now, please.
Why does it make a difference anyway?
Because a Skullmaster in... come back. A Skullmaster in Lords of the Warp can take an enhancement that gives him +2 wounds. He also gets +1 leadership and OC. And then he can join a unit of Blood Crushers from Cavalcade of Chaos.
Right, why?
Who have a unit upgrade that gives him +1 move.
Right, so you're mixing and matching enhancements and upgrades in one unit.
Yeah.
So I think
Yes, as you can, but don't put units in. Yes, as you don't put units into certain detachments.
This might break it then, because when you have an enhancement, including upgrades, is it once per unit? Because if you join them, they become a single unit. So I don't know if you can have an enhancement from a character in a unit that's also got an upgrade. I don't know if you can. You might be able to. I just don't know if you can. That might be the bit that breaks what you're saying.
I don't think models are allocated to a detachment.
No, they're not.
Just has 2.
The detachment just gives you access to rules, but if you want to put an enhancement on a leader that joins a unit that has an enhancement upgrade, I think that might break it, but I'm not 100%.
On this building, so you can't have a character in a unit. But where did it say that, Gareth? I'm not saying you're lying, because you're probably telling the truth, but I've not seen it. So where can I find that? Or is it another situation of only content creators and no one else can have it? And Games Workshop, so you can have some of the rules, but not all the rules. You could be inside and outside on a Tuesday, but if you go to a cafe, don't talk, but eat food. Okay, so what we'll do then is...
I got the reference, by the way.
Yeah. I'm saying someone's listening. I think I'd prefer him to have more wounds than +1 move. Well, the move 11's good. That extra inch. What we do for an extra inch?
Loads.
Okay, so there are 4 stratagems with this. Fight phase, when an enemy unit has fought, target one friendly Legions Demonica Slanesh unit that has not been set to fight, that your unit has fights first and must be the next. So 1 CP to have a Slanesh unit have fight. It's 1 CP interrupt on a Slanesh unit. Call of Murder, fight phase, when a friendly Legions Demonica Khorne character unit that made a charge move this turn set to fight, your unit's melee attacks have +1. Okay, so these 2 detachments are coming together.
You getting excited about demons, Joe?
I might run a Juggalo detachment at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Juggalos and Juggalettes detachment. What's Bilious Blessing, your shooting phase, 1 friendly Legions Demonica Nurgle unit. Select 1 visible enemy unit within 8 inches of your unit and roll 7d6 on a 4+8. Oh, it's just grenade. That's exciting. Just grenade for Nurgle. And then Skulking Magics, or Skirling Magics. Your shooting phase, when a friendly Legion Demonica character Zinch unit, excluding monster unit, is selected to shoot, that Legion Demonica unit... You get lethal hits, all right?
Lethals!
The problem is, right, because they have to be really, really specific in the wording, so absolute scummers can't...
Not start reading super chats yet, Kaz. We still haven't got to 50 memberships, mate, to be fair. We're only on 44. Carry on.
They're quite wordy, but they have to be.
They do have to be.
Right? But it just makes this talkiness, right?
They do have to be quite wordy. They have to be. They have no choice.
Hang on.
People like to try and bend the rules all the time.
Hang on.
Those really useful boxes that I bought you have just told me they're dispatched.
Oh, lovely.
They also said they weren't going to get it till Sunday, so I don't know what they're dispatched via. Fucking carrier snail. What are you looking for, Joe?
Remove phase. Oh. So you could run the Juggalo detach the Clippy Cloppy detachment with the Blood Legion, which basically means it gives all of your Khorne Juggalos blood surge if someone ends a move within 8.
Decent.
But I was just thinking, oh no, wrong one. Shadow Legion, 2 DP. Because the Shadow Legion detachment, I'm going to go into the app because it's faster than using the PDF.
Okay.
Shadow Legion.
I've got a meeting tomorrow morning at 10, Joe, just so you know.
Fine. Because the Juggalos then in the what's his fucking name?
Be'lakor.
Be'lakor. In the Be'lakor detachment, they get advance and charge.
I'm glad I can speak, Joe.
Yeah.
Have we got over World Eaters yet? No, we haven't, believe it or not.
Wait your turn.
Believe it or not, it's 2 minutes past 3, so it's strictly the end of the show, and we haven't yet gone over World Eaters, Thousand Sons, or Death Guard.
Yeah, but no one cares about them.
Okay, about World Eaters.
So basically, if you take the Juggalo detachment, the mounted one, with the Be'lakor detachment, your Juggalos have fallback and advance and charge.
That's good, isn't it?
With +1 movement, so they're movement 11. And then they could force battle shocks. The problem is, I'm getting ideas. And if you take loads of screamers, and obviously you put the leader in it, then they're -1 to be hit. That can't be right. Okay. I'm picking up what you put FAQ.
Get gifted in chat. 250 people in chat right now. If all of you gifted a membership right now, right? If every single person gifted a membership right now, we'd close in on 300 members, which would mean that tonight, or the rest of the stream, we would only then need 50 more, pretty much, to get Toby in a Prince Frog or Princess Frog, I don't know which one it is, outfit. Which, personally, I really want to see. I assume you do too. Every single person getting a membership, that solves that problem. If they do what Luke does and give 5, we'll definitely see him in his Frog Prince outfit. Thank you so much, Luke, you legend. We'll obviously do hopes later. If we ever get to it.
Where's the cover rules? Because Screamer. Where's the cover rules? Who gets cover and hidden?
The people in it.
Just in it. If you're in it, you get cover.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, in terms of types of units, you're thinking about who can move through it.
No, I'm thinking about terrain as in who gets a cover save. Benefit of cover. That model has the infantry beast swarm keyword and is within a terrain area. So vehicles, monsters, and mounted don't get it.
I can promise you, Nick, if we hit the target, I will categorically instruct him to not sing for the game.
Could you imagine? I don't know if you don't even know this, but he was in a band. He keeps it quiet. He's never mentioned it. Mounted don't. Poo. All right then. Because in that detachment, if you've got the screamer with the leader, they're -1 to be hit. So I was thinking you could double it up. But in that detachment, screamers are beasts, so you would be -1 ballista skill and -1 to hit them.
Yeah. You like that?
It's pretty good.
Enjoy getting demon excited.
I used to run demons a lot.
Demons are a cool faction. That's why I was surprised when it looked like they were going to try and nuke them, because they're a cool faction. I love demons.
Because I was running demons for a couple of events. The first event that I humbled young Tom at, I ran demons. And when I say humble, I basically goaded him into charging me by calling him a little bitch. And then I heroically intervened into him. Oopsie poopsie.
Did you heroically intervene with a rhino?
No, I heroically intervened with Skull Taker and Bloodletters.
Oh, you dirty bastard.
Yeah. And then Warp Tide, Shudder Blink.
Shudder Blank!
I do that at night time. When a friendly Legion's Demonica battle line unit is selected to make an advance move, that unit's range attacks have assault until the end of the turn. That unit does not prevent... So battle line get assault and advance and charge.
Alright, that's not bad, is it?
It's quite good.
Because that works for all of the units.
Baneforge weapon, Legion's Demonica battle line unit only. That unit's attacks have +1 strength. That's quite good on Bloodletters, I think, because I think they're strength 5. Where are you? Bloodletters. Melee. They are strength 5. So they go to strength 6. It's quite a good break point. And now, when a desperate escape test is a hazardous check.
Yeah.
And if you try and leave combat from them, you're -1 to that as well.
Oh.
So it'd be 1, 2s, and 3s.
Go on, chat. Go on, we're up to 55. Go on, chat.
Or Soul Hungry Slaughterers. Legion Demonica battle line unit. When that unit is... You can heroically intervene or fire over watch for free. And then stratagems, demonic infestation, your command phase, 1 friendly Legion Demonica battle line unit, excluding pink horrors. Your unit heals 3 wounds. That's very good, because if you pass a battle shock test, you heal D3, and then you get 3 on top. So a Bloodletters unit could potentially get 6 models back. Was it D3 +1? I can't remember.
Fucking love Blood Angels. I started to get really excited about Emperor's Children and Flawless Blades.
It's D3 models.
So to the point where I was like, oh, do I just do Emperor's Children and Flawless Blades instead? And then I started building these.
So,
and I'm just back on.
So
this
for 1
again
CP, it's D3 +3.
D3
1 wound models back. But you could, if there's a character in the unit and someone's tried to precision it out, you can also heal them as well. It's very good. Your shooting phase, 1 phase Demonica battle line unit, select 1 visible enemy unit within 12. That unit has +6 dex range, and you can just see better for other shooting units. In incorporeal entities, your opponent's shooting phase, when an enemy unit targets a friendly Legion Demonica battle line unit, ranged attacks that target that unit with a strength greater than that unit's toughness are -1 wound rolls. So -1 to wound battle line units in shooting.
Wound.
No man.
Not bad.
Overall, I think all 3 of these detachments are very good for demons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they've all got play. I like the mounted one because I like juggalos. And juggalettes. Boop boop. I think there is play in combining 2, but I do think you take Cavalcade of Chaos with the Bellicor detachment for advance and charge, fall back and charge, Blood Crushers. And then having units, like skirmishing units of Screamers.
Yeah. You love a screamer, don't you? Love a good screamer.
Because having little units, because Screamers, even without the character, they're beasts, so they get the cover save. So being essentially -2 to hit with 3 wounds and a 4-up invuln in the building.
It's pretty tasty, isn't it?
It's quite hard to get rid of them. And I think their OC... We got to think, right? You're hitting them with 5s as shooting.
Why?
If they're in a building, because they get cover, so -1 ballistic skills, you hit them with 4s if you're ballistic skill 3. And then in the Bellicore detachment, Tzeentch units are -1 to hit.
Right, okay.
And they haven't been FAQ'd to be -1 ballistics, to have stealth.
So it stacks.
So it stacks. So then...
Okay, all right.
The Screamers... and a Screamer... Yeah, the toughness 4 with a 4-up invuln.
Okay. I can see some play in it. I can see it being interesting.
Yeah.
But you don't really want the Screamers tucked up in a building, do you? You want them out.
Yeah, I think you can have little 3-man... Because if you're pushing with 3 units of Juggalos and a 3rd unit and a unit of Screamers with character in, right? You can still have 2 small units of Screamers just sat in buildings.
Quite aggressive to start, isn't it?
Yeah. And then in this detachment, you can then give the Blood Crushers Lance. Lance, I say.
We do like Lance.
And then one of those units has got a character in from the other. Okay, yeah. And then in this one, Death Denied, you can regain a model and heal 3 wounds.
Regain and heal.
So one model in your unit regains three lost wounds. In addition, if your unit has the Tzeentch keyword, return up to 1 destroyed model. But if you have to take a battle shock test and you're in the Shadow of the Warp, you heal D3 as well.
Yeah. So you get loads.
So if
back.
you're a 6-man unit, that's the potential to get 2 full models back. There's a stratagem in here for ignore cover, which, as we know, is very, very good. If someone tries to charge you, you could be -2 to be charged, which is quite strong.
Right, if you were waiting for like Death Guard or World Eaters, Joe's tumbled down a demon's rabbit hole.
Sorry. But this is like,
it's fine.
So someone's like, oh, I heard you once ago we don't charge for teaching because I won't tell you what's good. I'll tell you what's cool, what you can do. It would be fun.
You also don't charge for teaching. You're not dweebs.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever work for a business that charged for teaching Warhammer, Joe, would you? Sorry,
not anymore.
It's bitchy of me.
Not
Sorry.
anymore. No. And then
I'm living my best life right now. Fucking love these. Fucking love jumpy dudes. I haven't actually.
I think it's good. I think Demon's in a good spot now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't expect. Apparently Tom was telling me the Khorne one's a bit poo.
Is he?
Yeah.
The Demons?
The World Eaters one.
Oh.
Yeah. No one cares about Death Guard. No one cares about
Someone
Thousand
literally super chat, I think, and asked about Death Guard. Do you want me to talk to chat for a bit first?
Let's do some super chats.
Yeah? Do you do that?
Let's catch up.
Let's catch up. We've got 55 members.
Oh, look at that.
to
My
get through.
screen is filled.
Chat, we're 45 away from 100 members on the Liam and Joe show. It's been ages since that's happened. And you get a Joe Hope, like this one. You all right?
I hope.
Just thank you, Cornet Ed, by the way, for 10 years of memberships.
I hope that you become the face of a t-shirt company, and the logo is just your face, it's just everywhere. Just like t-shirts with your face just printed over and over and over again on it, everywhere on the planet.
Okay, I'm into it. I'd like to see Cornetto's face everywhere. quite
Obviously,
frankly.
you get a financial kickback because it's your face.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd still like to see his face everywhere. That would make me happy.
Thank you, Cryo Kinesi, for 1 gifted membership. Thank you,
Thank-
Power Pilgrim, for 5. I hope, Power Pilgrim, that you become the ambassador for a company that sells hat and shoe buckles, like the Pilgrims.
Like the Pilgrims.
Yeah.
That's what defined them. It's the hat and shoe buckle.
Yeah. And the genocide. Right, Shovel.
Too, yeah.
Shovel Monkey. I think it's 5 good memberships. I hope that you get given a free can of Stella
Okay.
every game for the World Cup, and you get to watch the World Cup whilst you drink it. Like even if you're at work
That's a topical
or
one,
asleep,
isn't it?
someone wakes you up.
And a free
Time to
beer.
drink.
A free beer during the World Cup is actually quite a hope because there's reports that a pint in the stadiums in America is over 12 quid.
Yeah, but that's if you can get in.
Right, which is about £1,000 a ticket anyway.
Yeah, or if you're allowed to enter the country.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah,
good luck, Iranian football team.
I've seen a lot of people on social medias, but basically covering the Temu World Cup as it's being called now. Have you seen the videos of that? They're laying the turf for the football pitches over like concrete and over like the existing ones. And there's like football training where they're trying to bounce the ball and it just goes dunk. It doesn't bounce at all. I think this is going to be the best meme World Cup we've ever had. It's not going to be the best World Cup. Let's be fair. I've been listening to a 4-part podcast about the history of the World Cup,
yeah.
and how basically it's essentially it's all just been because everyone's saying, "Oh, this is going to be the most corrupt World Cup ever," right? But it's always been corrupt.
Yeah, it has always been corrupt.
It's
yeah,
always been corrupt.
Football is absolutely fucking rife with corruption. It's just a
Like,
fact.
and I'm on the bit basically about that guy that what's his name, Chuck.
Norris.
No, Chuck something basically bought down the entire FIFA heads to save himself. He was like a triple agent, essentially. Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's a great documentary.
That sounds interesting.
It's Finn versus History.
Is it Finn versus History?
Yeah.
I fucking love Finn versus History.
Yeah, it's great. Chuck Blazer, I'm on that one.
I only
Yeah,
learned
what a
about-
lad.
I only learned about Finn via you, and I'm glad.
Yeah. And then thank you, Michael Valentine, for 1 gift of membership.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Alpha Omega, for the super chat. It says, do you think Fulgrim is playable now? He is more playable.
Yeah, right. That's the phrase, though, right?
Yeah.
More playable.
He's, yeah. His base is still the problem, right?
He's definitely more playable.
Because, like, with Advance and Charge, and now the rule of... they added the FAQ now for his Serpentine that he can now move over terrain that's 4 inches or whatever, right? But it's still a non-rule because Take to the Skies exists
He's got wings.
and he's got wings. So like, so the Take to the Skies makes him more playable because he can get places better. But whether he can land is the problem because if you play with someone who understands model placement, he just can't go anywhere.
Yeah, people like a Paddy or a Tom are just
Yeah.
going to screen you out.
But no, he is more playable, yes. I think I would rather take his points equivalent in Flawless Blades than him, because Flawless Blades get hidden, whereas he doesn't. So wherever he is, he could be shot. So yeah, I think you should take his equivalent in other stuff. But he is. If you want to take him, he is better than he was objectively.
think he's become my favourite Primarch model. So I would take it.
Also, for all his issues, his lack of consistent damage output. Yeah, he is a real casino cannon in terms of his output. Thank you, Alpha Omega, for 1 gift of membership. Follower of Corn, you've done the same with World Eaters. Now you're wanting to take more tanks and stuff. Like it's just miserable playing World Eaters and CSM.
This is when you were talking about Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah, World Eaters is just like have more tanks.
World Eaters. When I saw like most World Eaters lists had 3 fucking Forge Fiends for shooting, I was like, this doesn't feel very World Eaters-y to me. We want to do that. I want seas of fucking rampaging berserkers.
Tom's still doing good.
Tom is just an exceptionally good player, though. To be fair.
DNK Donk.
Donkey donk.
Dunkadonk. I would buy an event ticket, but it's the Mrs. Birthday weekend and plans have been made for months. Would you be selling raffle tickets to people who can't make it for prizes you mentioned yesterday?
No.
What prizes?
I said that if we sold more than 75% of the event tickets for the 11th edition event, we would raffle off a chance to come and play on stream.
Oh.
To someone.
That's a bold choice.
It is a bold choice, but I'm trying to sell event tickets,
That's
Jay.
brave. I don't want to be here that night.
Well,
Because that could be the end of the channel.
it won't be the end of the channel.
But you could get an absolute fucking lunatic on here.
A person who's prepared to pay that money for a ticket, come here and be on stream, there's no
Yeah.
way they're going to do what they can to
Yeah,
end the channel.
that could be their one and only chance, and they're going to make the most of it.
No, I think it's safe.
You never know. Just self-destruct
I'll
button.
tell you what we'll do is we'll put the stream on a 20-second delay and I'll give you a dump button.
A fucking an hour delay.
I'll give you a dump button. If they say something, you can just hit a button and then it will end the stream and then no one will ever hear it. Safe.
Yeah, because it says, thank you, Kazarian says, I lost the pack-bound CSM at the weekend. Abaddon and Chosen didn't leave home cover, just sat buffing 2 Defilers and Huron and Chosen Mega Blob nerf. Yeah, well, that's what the list is now, really. Is the list kind of writes itself. Like Abaddon's, the thing is though, I wanted Abaddon to become popular again because I want him to be good, but he's become popular again for the wrong reason. Oh, what are you paying 307 points for? Oh, he just stands in a corner and just makes 500 points of Defiler shoot better. I'm like, that's not what I want him for.
Yeah, when I've listened to the Aaron Dempsey Bowden books, I don't think that's what Abaddon does.
Yeah, he just puts a deck chair down, fucking like a big umbrella over him, like a sunblocker, and just sits there buffing stuff. He's out there killing stuff. He just doesn't do that. Like the Chosen are literally stood there with him just in case something goes wrong and he needs to go clean up some little unit. And that makes me sad. David Gav says, afternoon, gents and Joe, what's your favourite chocolate bars? Mine's the White Twix Extra.
My favourite chocolate bar? That's quite the question, isn't it, to be fair? So many good ones.
But what's your number one?
What's my go-to? My go-to is normally either a plain dairy milk bar or a crunchy. They're my go-tos.
I like a crunchy. I think the plain dairy milk bar is a bit like...
I fucking love a plain dairy milk bar.
It's fruit and nut bar if you're doing dairy milk.
I do like fruit and nut. I'm a big fruit and nut fan, but I just fucking love a plain dairy milk
I'm
bar.
all about a picnic. It's my favourite chocolate bar.
Is it?
Picnic bar. It's got the right vector of fruit crunchiness and chocolate.
Vector.
And
Fuck off.
and knobbly bobbliness as well.
Yeah?
You know, it's not smooth. It's knobbly bobbly.
We got lion bars downstairs. They're quite nice, but they're not crunchy.
Not had one in ages.
We're not.
It's just like...
I go through phases though. I go through phases of like, I have like number of weeks where I was like, just want a Snickers. And then it changes to like a fucking Kit Kat.
I do like a Snickers bar. Like, they're never my first choice, but if it's there, I'll have it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cray, for 10 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Cray.
I
Legends.
hope that you get unlimited access to the Dairy Milk Factory. Full of Corn, could you help me decide on a detachment for World Eaters?
Yeah, pick the good one.
Berserker Warband. It's the best.
It's 3DP now.
It's 3DP because it's the best. Like, it's got -1. It's got +1 attack and +2 strength on everything. It's got -1 damage in it. It's great. It's really great. Although they have changed the blood packs, haven't they?
I don't know.
Basically, you don't get reroll charges. You get +1 to charge.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't looked at the rules for them, to be honest with you.
Does it, and it sounds like it gives a give purge as well.
I went and looked at Emperor's Children, and I meant to look at the World Eaters one as well, and I ran out of time yesterday. There's other things I was doing.
Yeah, and it's purge the foe. I mean, it's just the best.
But what you want anything but Purge the Foe for your World Eaters, right? That's what it's got to be what you play. You have no other choice, chat.
I just don't think the other ones just don't touch the sides.
What about the new ones? What's the new ones do?
One's purge the foe, one's priority assets, one's disruption.
One of them's Terminators as well, though, isn't it? Surely that one's not caught your eye. Red Butchers, not Red Butchers.
World Eaters. Brazen Engines. Friendly Demon Vehicle.
Yep.
Defiler.
Forge Fiend, Mauler Fiend, Defiler.
Yeah.
Helldrake.
Terror of Khorne. At the start of your fight phase, you can select one enemy unit with engagement range of this unit. That enemy unit makes a battle shock roll with a -1 to the battle shock roll. You cannot select the same enemy unit for this more than once per phase. This detachment has the Onslaught tag and cannot be taken with another Onslaught detachment. Talons of Butchery, Mauler Fiend unit only. This unit's Mauler Fists have Cleave 2.
Blast in melee.
Blast in melee. And that's just the fists. World Eaters vehicle only. This unit has the Demon keyword. So you can make a Land Raider Demon. Or do they have Predators?
Yep.
Apoplectic Clarity, shooting phase, or fight phase, friendly demon vehicle unit. Your unit's attacks ignore modifiers to ballistic skill, weapon skill, hit rolls, and wound rolls.
Decent.
1 CP. So it just means your defilers just hit on 3 still, which is good. Trail of Destruction, your movement phase when a friendly demon vehicle unit, it has mobile so it can move through walls.
Love it.
And your opponent's shooting phase when enemy units targets an unengaged demon vehicle, excluding Titanic, your unit can make a surge move of D6. The surge moves are much better now because engagement range is 2 inches. So realistically, every surge move is D6 +1.
Essentially.
To what it is in 10th edition. In 11th edition, it's D6 +2, because as soon as you get in 2, you're in engagement range. And the third one is Butchers of... Oh, no, the second one? Second one, Butchers of Khorne. At the start of the fight phase, if a friendly Terminator unit is engaged, make a Blessings of Khorne roll and use the results to activate one Blessing of Khorne until the end of the phase. That Blessing of Khorne is active for friendly Terminator squad units, in addition to any other Blessings of Khorne that are currently active.
What's interesting is the way that I read that, when I read that bit yesterday, was that if you charge 2 Terminator units in, you make 2 separate Blessings of Khorne rolls, and you add them to both those Terminator units as well as the ones you've already got. So each Terminator unit during a fight phase can end up with 4 Blessings of Khorne on each. Because you make 1 for every unit that's charged, and then all Terminators benefit from that extra Blessing of Khorne. So
how many Blessings of Khorne do you get? 2?
You get 2 that you pick when you first do your roll, and then you'll get +1 if 1 Terminator unit charges for any Terminator unit on the battlefield, plus another 1 if another Terminator unit charges.
I reckon it'll probably be I would probably have it. I would err on caution and be like, if 3 units charge, you make 1, and they all get that 1. So you have 3. Because otherwise, if you charge with 3 units, you'd get 5.
Doesn't it say, but it doesn't say each time a unit makes
At the start of the fight phase, if a friendly Terminator Squad unit is in engagement range, make a blessing.
Oh, I get that. If a friendly Terminator unit is make a blessings roll. Yeah, maybe then.
Is engaged, make a blessing roll.
Maybe the way that's worded, then you'd only get 1 extra.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
And then enhancements are, because what you've got, sustained, lethal, fight on death,
Dev wounds.
dev versus infantry, isn't it?
Dev wounds versus infantry, yeah. Not bad though, is it? Dev wounds
Yeah.
dev wounds.
And then enhancements, +1 OC or +1 weapon skill. So you hit on 2s.
+1 OC on Terminators is always good.
Yeah, because you go to OC2, which is much better. And then stratagems, +1 attack, which is good because I think World Eaters Terminators have more attacks base anyway. Chaos Terminators melee. Oh no, they have the same as everyone else. So they go to 4 Power Fist attacks though, which is pretty good. What's their unit ability? Oh, they reroll charges. Baseline. Yes. So, and then they got another one where, in the fight phase, your units attacks a target motor vehicle. You have +1 to wound.
Ooh.
And then Wrath Beyond Reason, your opponent's shooting phase, when an enemy unit targets a friendly Terminator squad, that Terminator squad range attacks a target the unit have -1 damage until that enemy unit. It's -1 damage in shooting for 2 CPs, good. Also, you can resurrect Angron with the Terminator Blessing.
Okay.
You can't, because it says the Blessing is active for friendly Terminator Squad units in addition to the Blessings of Khorne that are currently active. But it means that you can resurrect Angron when you do your Blessings of Khorne roll at the start of the battle round, and then you can then have these in the fight phase. Yeah. But you can't do the Blessing of Khorne roll in combat and then do it. But you can use Berserker additional dice if Berserkers have done kills.
I think so, yeah.
And I think Angron allows you to re-roll them.
What I realised the other day was since the World Eaters Codex came out in 10th edition, I haven't played them.
I have said that like the only thing I really care about in World Eaters is running them like a heresy army.
Yeah.
Well, I just want Terminators, Berserkers, and...
Well, Tom's just also a better World Eaters player than I am, so...
Yeah.
Just kind of handed that mantle over because he's just better than me. So, he can have them.
I think it's a good detachment if you really like Terminators.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives you, I mean...
175 points for a Terminator squad, 135 for 8-bound, but you only get 3 8-bound.
Yeah, but the damage output's just better.
Their damage output is just better, but Terminators are cooler.
And that's the thing. This is what I like about these 1 detachment point detachments, is they go, hey, Terminators aren't really being used, but for the people that like them, here's a 1 DP detachment where you can just make the things that you like.
Yeah, because they go, oh, 8-bound are better, but I'm like, I don't like the 8-bound models. They all look like they're just aggressively shitting.
You said that so many times.
But it's because they are. That basically. Terminators are cool. And basically they've gone, here's a detachment that buffs Terminators. Joe, you really like Terminators. And you've said that you want to paint Terminators, or you want to paint a World Eaters army in the Heresy colours. Here you go. So,
I love Berserkers. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't hate 8-bound models like you hate 8-bound models, but I don't love them. I'm not bothered by them. I think they're a bit shit.
I just don't think they're... I've seen a really nice conversion where they've used the 8-bound models but changed all of their feet to just normal Space Marine feet, right? And then put Night Lord's helmets on them. So they look like Night Lord's possessed. And it came out quite nice, but it's a lot of work, which I can't bother to do.
Reasonable.
Then Vessels of Wrath, which I think is a rewrite of an old one. A friendly World Eater's character unit, excluding epic heroes, is selected to fight. That unit's character models, melee attacks can have cleave 1 or +1 AP.
It's not
That's
great.
quite.
It's not great. You don't have access to a Chaos Lord. You have access to Master Executions or Demon Prince.
Demon Prince, or the new guy, the 8-bound leader.
Yeah. The
He's-
Slaughterbound.
The Slaughterbound. He is good. I hate him and his model and everything he represents within World Eaters. But if you care, and obviously apparently our chat only cares about stuff being good, he is fucking brilliant.
Is he? I believe you. We don't need to.
So where is he? The Slaughterbound. The Slaughterbound. So he's got 6 attacks hitting on 2, strength 10, AP 2, damage 2. And then you can give him sustained hits and cleave. So once per battle, at the start of the fight phase, you can give him +3 attacks and devastating wounds. And he heals the unit. So he can go to 9 attacks with sustained hits and cleave 1. So he can, into a unit of 20 boys, he gets +4. He gets 13 attacks.
Yeah, but he's dull, isn't he?
But he looks silly.
He does look silly. He
He's
is
silly Billy.
He is an 8-bound model who looks worse than the actual 8-bound.
I think it's good on Demon Princes.
You're
World
good on
Eaters
Demon
Demon Princes. Arc Slaughter Enhancements, World Eaters model only, once per battle per army. In your command phase, you can use it. When you do, every Blessings of Khorne is active for this unit until the start of your next turn. Really good. I don't like 8-bound, but I have said that Mr. Angry Poopy Pants, with his 1,000,000 attacks, getting every Blessings of Khorne. It's pretty good. But the downside is there's no Terminator Lord, so we don't care. And Gateways of Glory Hole, World Eaters Demon Prince model only, has mobile and +1 charges.
I'm about to have the mobile downstairs word.
So he can have move downstairs.
I'm just going to make myself mobile. And
Oh. So he gets +2? Maybe?
be interested to know what Tom thinks about these ones.
I told him last night, he says he's a bit meh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not massively surprised by that, I'll be honest.
there's a stratagems is 4 at Feel No Pain versus Mortal Wounds. Fight phase when a World Eaters counter unit is set to fight. +1 attack, +2 strength on that character. It's the Slaughterbound detachment. It's the Slaughterman detachment, basically. And then Punish the Craven. Your movement phase when enemy unit is when your unit is set to make a fallback move. Basically, if you want to leave combat with a World Eaters character unit, you have to take a battle shock test at -1.
It's a big deep breath.
It is pretty meh, right?
Yeah, they're not great.
I think you could make an army of all 3, just really focus down Defilers, Terminators, and 8-bound. But they're just not as good as Berserker Warband. Because it's a lot of hoops to jump through to get what Berserker Warband gives you. On all of them.
34 compartments. Look at that for a bits organizer for my spare Blood Angels bits.
Oh. You just doing shopping now, are you bored?
You're
You're like, I don't care what you're talking about, I'm shopping now. So basically, who the fuck was I talking to? Follower of Khorne,
Mr. Lehman the Rust, that is. It's Josh.
I have discovered that you still take Berserker Warband.
Correct.
Well done. Tank the Unknowing. Really need the app and cards available so I can start planning, thinking of Ravenwing lists for Fulgaris, Dark Cage, and the Darklift Pursuit. That is exactly what we talked about on Tuesday, wasn't it?
What's that?
Basically, he wants to make a Ravenwing detachment that I basically wrote on stream on Tuesday.
Yeah.
3 new land speeders, 3 hammer strikes, 3... What's it fucking called? The Ravenwing one.
The
Not Dark Talons. The
Land Speed of Vengeance.
That's, yeah, 3 Vengeances, and then your remaining points are filled up by Samael and Black Knights.
Tank took nothing but Ravenwing Bikers to. I think it was pretty much nothing but Ravenwing Bikers to Beachhead.
Yeah,
what a legend.
I think that's a really good. I think that's a really good thematic fun army that has so many cool shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
And then thank you, Tank the Unknowing, for 5 good memberships. I hope that you get all of those units given to you for free.
Oh, amazing.
Everton, thank you for 5 good memberships. I hope that you get 5 guys for free for an entire year.
Oh, I really want 5 guys. Shut up.
Savings. Thank you, Ice Bank Mice Elf. Great name. I spank myself. Yeah, I do. Joke's on you. Not even a joke.
He does.
It's just the truth.
He sends me the videos all the time.
Terminator detachments for EC and Worldies are cool and all, but I'm not buying Terminators for them until they get their own Legion-specific models.
100%. Excuse me, 100% agree with you, mate. 100% agree with you.
They have been banging the... I feel like the Games Workshop just hates Worldies players, and they're like,
I don't know about that.
You've got your own Legion-specific Terminators, but we're not going to give them to you. We're going to give you angry shitting men instead.
Angry shitting men?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I did the Terminators when the Codex came out for Emperor's Children, and that's kind of it. I think I did 10 Terminators for World Eaters when their Codex came out, and then we didn't really do any more.
Yeah, I think we've got 10, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Did you glue the wings onto this chap?
No.
You didn't glue them on?
No, I think I just airbrushed them white.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Airbrushing them white would be so much easier.
But I'd leave them on the sprue because then you don't lose them.
I won't lose them.
I look forward to in a month's time. I've lost the wings. I have to buy a new one.
This means I can chuck this out now.
Thank you, Cavern Honda Rider.
Correct.
For one gift. Thank you, Luke Piewalker, for 5 gifted memberships. I hope that David Hasselhoff drives you to work for a week in kit. Thank you, Necron Damon Jeremy. Thank you for one gifted membership. Thank you, Friendly Neighborhood Canuck. For one gifted membership, thank you. Thank you, Tank the Unknown, for another gifted membership. Thank you, Biggie Hugs, for 1 gifted membership. Thank you, The Springies, for 1. Thank you, Leaks Veeks, for 1. You are all great human beings. I hope that...
Where did I get hopes? We've gone 1.
You just have a nice day. Thank you, Marcus Linder, for 5 gifted memberships. I hope that you get the new limited edition Xbox Series X.
Oh, is it nice?
Very pretty.
Is it a Joe Wants job?
They've done it in the classic green.
Oh.
It's really nice. I tell you what, it's a good...
Is it better than the one you have?
I mean, it's exactly the same. It's just fucking green.
Right.
It might be 2 terabytes, whereas mine's 1.
But in terms of performance, is it the same as what you've got?
It's just the same.
Right, okay. I'm not buying it for you then.
But it's very pretty. I need to get one of those, like, cans of air.
Compressed air?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the inside of my Xbox is looking a bit hairy. And when I say hairy, just dusty. But my airbrush power is not strong enough to reach like the lower bits.
Just put a Hoover over the fan. Put a Hoover over the vent. Suck it all up.
Yeah, but I'm worried about the Hoover just taking components from the inside of it, right?
I don't think it will, but...
My Hoover has got some suction.
I bet it has.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I've got told off for hoovering around my table.
Oh, right.
Because, like, stuff goes into it and jams all the time. It's quite powerful. It's called Shark or something. My missus was like, it's the best thing she'd ever bought. quite like I've heard people just having all the conversations about him.
I think I might glue them on, Joe.
Thank you, Techno. Do you know if Tree of Tales will have great haul sets of their tokens available on the 11th edition pre-orders next week?
Yes, they will have. So I was figuring out what you meant by that then. I heard Joe read it, it didn't register. So the Tree of Tales are the company that make our battle boxes. There's a link in the Discord server. We don't have one to hand right here. That's the bit with all the tokens in. They've made a generic 11th edition token box, which is cool. It's got tokens in for like hidden or used ability, etc., etc. I spoke to Kiki on Tuesday, maybe, might have been yesterday, and they're going to do Great Hall specific ones. They're doing the photography, I think, at the start of next week.
You know what they need to do for the internal compartments? Have a section that holds your cards.
Yeah, but they are definitely doing them, Tank. They are
do.
coming, so you'll be fine. I'm thinking about sticking these wings on, Jay.
Oh, do it. Thank you, Brian Degar. Team England is staying miles from my home and work and practicing where my daughter's home club is. This cup is going to be a debacle.
Yep.
I mean, it'd be cool to meet the England team. Dress in your best Saints gear and just sit there with the camera and binoculars, just for old time's sake.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for bringing that
I
up, James.
laughed so hard when I heard that. If I was standing up, I would have fallen over.
Yeah.
Is what, yeah.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to going to Wembley. Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
We're on 65 members, chat.
But it does like what I like about this World Cup though, it's really bringing Mexico and Canada together because they're so far apart, but they're joined in their hatred of the World Cup. Like it's magical, really. Moose. What was Mexico's like animal? Hyena, I guess.
I don't know what Mexico's
Jackal.
animal would be. Scorpion.
What do they call? Coyotes. That's like the word you always hear, isn't it?
Is it?
They're like the gangs that smuggle people in.
Is
The
it?
coyotes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what I learned from television and film.
Beautiful.
Yeah. The coyotes and the moose working together.
I thought the Coyotes ran a bar.
No, they're only the ugly ones.
Only the ugly one.
Thank you, friendly neighbourhood Canuck. Joey Jojo de Bing Beardsley III, Death Guard Rule, and Champions of Contagion and Fly Blown Bluff have the fly bone keyword.
I think he really wants you to read the Death Guard rules, but it is also 10 to 4.
I'm so hungry.
I'm quite hungry.
I've had the world's shittest cup of soup to
Have
eat
you?
today, yeah. Thank you, Sprugly, for 5 gifted members. Right, fine, I will read the fucking...
I've had... you need to give Sprugly a hope. I've
Sprugly!
had an apple.
I hope that due to a clerical error, you receive one of every Death Guard unit from Games Workshop.
You prey quite heavily on clerical errors, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, because it's kind of like if you mess up and someone else benefits from it, the person who benefited from it shouldn't have to like give stuff back.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mostly.
Did you hear about that guy that got like his work gave him like $173,000?
Yeah.
And then they were like, you either give it back or you have to go to jail for a year. He was like, cool, I'll go to jail for a year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Legit?
Went to jail for a year, came out, still had the money.
I don't know if I did it for $170,000.
That's a lot of money.
It's...
If you're on minimum wage, that is a fuckload of money.
130 grand to lose a whole year of my life, because that's pounds, to lose a whole year of my life in prison. I don't think I'd do it.
Spend a whole year
Nah.
just...
Getting fingered. No thanks.
You might do the fingering.
Yeah, I might do the
You know?
fingering.
Free food.
I'm not, I don't think
Free
I would.
exercise.
For what is about £130,000, I don't think I would go to prison for a year.
But
I
for
really
some
don't.
people, that's like 5-6 years worth of... You could just come out and buy a house. Not a big house, but you could just come out and buy a house immediately. Like a year is like... I worked for you for 5 years.
You have, yeah.
So, like, I'm not even at that point yet.
$170,000.
Yeah.
You're not far off.
I earn nothing.
In fact, you probably are actually over.
No. Would I go to prison for a year? Yes, I would.
Hang on.
So no downsides. Yeah, I think that you can you get all the toilet wine you want.
Yeah,
you
you've
get
definitely
fed.
You've definitely had more
You
than
get
$170,000.
gym exercise. You get all the good things. Yeah, but like, even so, right? 5 years worth of wages for 1 year of just sitting in a room.
And being absolutely terrified every time you go for a shower. No, I'm not into it. I wouldn't go to prison.
You would have a criminal record for being a legend. What'd you go for? Being a fucking legend.
Because my work gave me 170 grand and I wouldn't give it back.
Yeah.
Imagine what happens when the other inmates hear that. You're definitely getting beaten up. You're
Or
definitely
off.
getting beaten up. What are you in for? I murdered fucking 27 people. Like, cool, stay away from him. What are you in
Yeah,
for?
but you'd be in very different prisons.
What are you in for? My work gave me 170 grand and I didn't give it back. Like, you're getting beaten up and bummed. That's 100% what's happening.
Because they're jealous.
It's still getting beaten up and bummed, Joe. That's still happening.
Love is love. Contagion engines. Warped and rusted animus, right? Which you would have after a year.
You would be warped and rusted.
Right. Friendly fetid bloat drone with heavy blight launcher, Hellbrute, mythic blight hauler units have the contagion engine. Friendly contagion engine units range attacks have assault. This attachment has the engines tag and cannot be taken with other engines. Detachments. Parasitic Woe Reaper. Contagion engine only. When this unit has fought, one model in this unit heals D3 wounds. Yeah. It's alright, isn't it?
What?
Friendly Hellbrute, Mythic Blight Hauler unit only. This is Lancet of the World Saw. This unit has mobile.
Mobile?
That's not bad. The Hellbrute does need an update, though.
What, in terms of the model?
Yeah.
You don't like it, do you?
It's just... It's showing its age now. It needs... Like, if you think, like, the standard Space Marine Dreadnought, they both just look really small. But something that when you put it on the table, people used to be scared of it. Like an old Warhammer. Now
I think that's
it's
true of a
just
lot of
joke.
stuff now, though.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is people used to be terrified, but now they don't really care.
But I feel like if it got scaled up and had some better rules, I think its heritage demands
3 to 4
something
editions
a bit
ago,
cooler.
3 to 4 editions ago, if you put 10 Berserkers and Khan on the table, your opponent shat himself. And now people are like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. How come some shops are doing midnight releases for 11th? Thought that was limited.
You are allowed to release your copies at 1 minute past midnight on the day of the general sale.
Yeah.
That is in the trade agreement.
And Toby doesn't care about you enough to be here at midnight.
Toby is already here about fucking 84 hours a week, so I would not ask him
He
to
could
stay
be
till
here
midnight.
85.
I would
Lazy.
not ask him. I would not ask him to stay till midnight on that Friday.
What time did you finish on the Friday?
10.
10. 2 hours.
Yeah, but he's back in here at 10 o'clock in the morning on the fucking... Well, no, he's back in here at 9 o'clock in the morning on the fucking Saturday.
Just a sleepover.
No, it's not happening. Not happening here.
Lazy. So I'm here. Fresh vectors. That should be flesh vectors, I feel. Your shooting phase or fight phase, when a friendly contagion engine unit is selected to attack, your unit's attacks can re-roll wound rolls of 1. Not bad. But it's like, I think on the flesh mower is probably the one you're going to do it on the most, right? Your shooting, blood, rust, deluge. Your shooting phase when a friendly contagion engine unit is selected to shoot. One enemy unit is afflicted until your unit has attacked. Oh, and then it's not afflicted afterwards. Well, that's just poo. Soul Rust Flux. Your opponent's movement phase and any unit is to do the fallback. You roll a dice. On a 1, it's a mortal wound. On a 2 to 5, it's D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, it's 3 mortal
Joe
wounds.
is fucking fully lost interest.
I could not give a shit about Death Guard. Death Guard are the iron hands of Chaos, in my opinion. But they've got nice models, I think. They're just not fun to play with or against.
Distracting with 5 gifted memberships, chat. We're on 65. We've got 35 to get to.
Fly bum host. In your declare battle formation step, you can select up to 2 friendly Plague Marine units. They have infiltrators, and you can't take them. That's not bad, to be fair, right? Because Death Guard is slow.
It's super slow.
Super slow. So being able to get on objectives early is good. And then enhancements, insectile murmuration, Plague Marine units only. Target enemy unit with a contagion range, you can reroll wound rolls of 1. That's quite good because they're damage outwards. Quite good. They've got a lot of combat attacks. Plague Veil or Plague Evili, Plague Marine units. This unit has -3 detection range. That's quite good. So if you're infiltrating, you've basically got 12-inch low knob.
Yep. Decent.
Nauseating paroxysms, fight phase. The enemy takes a battle shock test at -1. Not bad for 1 CP, but I think it's only worthwhile if you've stacked lots of minuses. Really, to get spending 1 CP to maybe battle shock someone is a bit of a waste.
At -1 as well, though. You know, it's not the worst. And if you've got another -1 floating around somewhere, it starts to become quite compelling, I think.
Droning horror. Your mum. Oui. 1 CP. Shooting phase with Plague Marines, blah, blah, blah. Your unit's range attacks. Reroll hit rolls of 1. That target unit is within half range. You can reroll wound rolls of 1. That's not bad, actually. I'll say that's a good stratagem. I feel like maybe reroll hit rolls of 1, and if they're in 12 half range, reroll all hit rolls is maybe better, because if they're -1, little bit ooh, little bit A. Eye of the Swarm. Your shooting phase, when a friendly Plague Marines unit is selected to shoot, they have close quarters. They have pistol. Now, that is good, actually. Because your flamers will have pistol, your grenade launchers will have pistol, your plasma guns and your melter will have... It's good. All good. And then, I think that's a good detachment. I would argue that that's probably better than the vehicle one. And then Paragons of Putrescence. Friendly Death Guard character units have +3 to their contagion range, so a maximum of 12. That is good. That's quite good, actually. Rejuvenative Swarm. Friendly Death Guard infantry model only, excluding Terminator models. Attacks the target this unit with a strength rating and its toughness are -1 to wound. That is good. That is good.
Getting excited now, yeah?
I mean... The problem with Death Guard is they're like fighting Necrons, but it's just layer upon layer of really tedious buffs.
Yeah,
and then they don't, and they kind of hit hard-ish kind of thing. I find that like with stat check armies, it's not exciting, really.
Stat check armies, no, they do become dull to play against. I think.
Yeah.
And when you come up against that person who goes, I've got a 20-man unkillable Necron warrior brick, you're like, ugh. I don't fucking. I understand the need. I genuinely understand the need to have armies that are like super resilient, because that's what they are narratively speaking. But it is just dull to play against.
Yeah.
It's a match.
And then host of the hyperdized pox. Death Guard infantry model only, once per battle per army. In your command phase, you can use this ability. If you do, select 1 plagues listed in the Nurgle's gift, blah blah, Enemy units within contagion range of this unit also have the effect of that plague in addition to your army's chosen plague until the end of the battle. I think that's quite good. Because you can like reduce save or be harder to hit. I think this is a good detachment all round. Like if you're a Death Guard player, I think you are doing good with these.
Okay.
Territorial infect. So when I played the Death Guard when the Codex came out, admittedly they were broken as shit. They have calmed down a bit now, but I can see that that there is a good army in there.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone.
We gave all the Death Guard to Tom to do a Death Guard army with. Yeah. Which never came back.
Yeah, it said he did Red Corsairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe Sybil, you take 108 Poxwalkers in the Shamble Rot and 20 Plague Marines in the Flyblown and start in the middle of the board. Yeah. And then your opponent can't kill you enough and you just score. Stratagem, start of the command phase, character. Your unit has +1 OC to within the turn. That's good. If your opponent's pushed onto the objective, you can just take it off them. I think strats like that are super situational, but when they come into play, they're really good. Because that's like the difference between winning and losing, ultimately. Right, and you go and you can steal objectives, and that's of the command phase, so you can do that in your opponent's turn as well. So if you're both trying to steal objectives, or you can stop them from scoring. Agravus Spasms. I can't fucking. Why do I have to put these stupid fucking?
Joe, you can stop. If you want to stop, you can stop.
+6 detection range, and then the other one is Death Guard character unit. You can action and shoot. I think their detachments are good. I don't really like vehicle spam armies. So I wouldn't do the drone detachment, but I think it's quite good.
If I hold this flame up enough, it might set the fire alarm off, and then we can get out of it.
Too bad for now. The -1 to hit in melee option. The contagion range one. They've changed it from -1 to hit to is now only in combat. But that would have been mental.
Oh, insane in cover.
Yeah. Army wide. On an army that's already hard to kill. I think that would have been broken.
Yeah, I agree.
I think being -1 hit in combat is still really good. Because do Nurglings still do -1 weapon skill?
I don't know.
I can't remember if they stack or not anymore.
I just don't really, care.
Yeah.
No, cool.
Wonderful.
Anyway,
yeah.
You look amazing.
Thank you, Sprugly, for 5 good memberships. I hope that you get given a tomahawk steak every night for the rest of the month.
Oh, love a steak. Might go and buy one.
Imperial factions. I'm not reading them. I'm hungry. I want to eat.
You only got to 65 members.
Yeah.
Again.
If you get me food delivered to me right now,
that does mean we need 285 members tonight for Toby to be in a frog prince costume.
Yeah.
It's 285, Jay.
You get on it, didn't you?
Yeah. You lot have been amazing. We have got a live game tonight. Sean's in the studio. He's either bringing Sisters or he's bringing Ultramarines. I'm not sure what he's decided. I'm thinking about running Emperor's Children for funds. He'll be in here later this evening for 7:30 for a live game of Warhammer 40k. Tomorrow night is After Dark at 7:30 with some sour cherry mead in hand. And then we get ready for the weekend, which is great because it's a weekend, right?
So the Museum Film Manual is coming next week, but we haven't got a tournament companion or the FAQ. So we don't have everything yet.
No, well, the tournament companion is going to go on the app, isn't it? I think, from what I understand.
But that's got all the terrain layouts and stuff in it.
Who cares? Anyway, you're hungry. Let's stop talking. Let's go get you some food. Yeah? Let's get rid of Hangry Joe. Thank you so much for watching, you wonderful human beings. Hopefully we'll see you tonight for the Liam and Joe show. Not the Liam and Joe show, the live game of 40k. If not, we'll see you, wonderful human beings, in the next one.